Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good morning.
Today's panel consists of Mr. Crual Birab.
Yeah, that is me.
That's you. And good old Willie P. from File 13.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hello, Wookie.
All
Corral.
right.
Morning.
Hello.
We are going to be discussing movies or TV shows that are coming out in 2023. And some of them IPs you might know, and some you may not have heard of. But we're going to give it a go. I don't have any pictures because I just didn't have time to throw together any formal presentation. So I'm just going to go over a list from IMDb of stuff that's coming out, and also another list as well of TV premieres with dates and such that are coming out. So everybody, please like and subscribe. Please subscribe for more notifications.
Come on, do it. Subscribe.
Like this and other things that are going on with the channel. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please comment. Please participate in the chats. If you're watching this live, if you're watching it on the rerun, please leave a comment down below. Also, for everybody's enjoyment, I do have in the description, I have the channel IDs for both Crual's channel and also for File 13. So please go to their channels and like and subscribe and watch their videos. And then also a friend of the channel, Gobby Guy, who could not make it today, I put a link to his latest stream on Doctor Who, his Part 5 series of Why We Love Doctor Who on Peter Davidson. So that link to that specific video is in the description. So please give that a look and also like and share and subscribe to his channel as well. So now on with the goodness that is if I can find it. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna look and see.
Goodness, is there anything good? My goodness.
Well, there is a few IPs that I think we will all enjoy. Of course, we all know about the Megan movie that came out on January 6th. Apparently, it's okay. I've not seen it. I've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about the movie on other channels, on other reviews. So I guess it's okay. It'd be worth taking a look at. It's like a quasi horror movie. Don't know. There's another.
I talked about it on my channel.
Yeah. I think
if you guys want to check it out.
Okay. Look at that.
So here's another one I was looking through, and it's supposed to come out here this coming week.
As a matter of fact, Wookie, about 3 weeks ago, I did every single movie for 2023.
I
So
think
if anybody's interested,
yeah.
you might want to go check that
I
out.
saw that, yeah.
Yep. So one of the movies here that's coming out in January, and this is obviously it's a reboot. I'm not a fan of reboots because, especially in this day and age, because they end up becoming crap. With all the,
is it diverse enough? We need to make.
I'm
it
sure
diverse.
that cancerous mind virus is involved with this. But the movie in question is Teen Wolf, the movie. Now, I watched the original Teen Wolf back in the day, and it was a fun movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't really scary.
I've got them both. I've got both the Teen Wolf movies in a double pack. Yeah, they're both good.
And it wasn't a bad IP back in the day. I don't know what they're going to do with this. I know nothing about it. I don't know who the actors are. I mean, I see who is directing it and such.
Okay.
I mean,
should we get the vomit?
Tyler Posey and a Crystal Reed. I guess those are the two headliners in the movie. Don't know any of those. Don't know. I'm reading the names here of these actors and actresses, and none of them are known to me at all.
Okay.
Nice. But it's a reboot, so I don't know. Willie, have you had any interest in examining this movie?
This is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, give me a second.
I mean, I know they did the TV show, that Teen Wolf TV show. I've not seen that, but I had no idea they were rebooting the movie.
Yeah, and it's a Paramount MTV Entertainment Studios. I'm assuming it might be on streaming only because it says Paramount Plus and MTV Entertainment Studios.
Probably.
I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, I like to do all the streaming and all that.
Yeah.
Probably because it would do crap at the cinema.
Ooh, I missed this one. I missed two of them here.
Oh, dear.
Actually, there's before that. Actually, this came out I think last week. Apparently, yeah, it came out last week according to this. I'll scroll this around here real quick. I'll scroll down the list. Yeah, I do like. There's two movies that are coming out with the same lead actor, which I think is quite interesting. The first one here that came out last week, it's made by Saban Films and Saturn Films, and it's The Old Way, starring Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer, but from looks of the pictures that I have perused,
never heard.
Looks like an Old West style movie. Yeah, cool. I don't know. Saban, I don't know. I think Saban Films was known for their Power Rangers movies.
All right, I haven't seen that either.
It could be. I don't know if it's the same Saban or not, but that's what jumps out at me at first. The Old Way. And then, of course, we all know he's coming out next month with Renfield. He plays Count Dracula.
Yeah, that looks all right.
That looks pretty good. I want to watch that.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That looks freaking awesome. As Dracula, and
I mean, we hope it could be pants, but
Yeah, we can just keep our fingers crossed.
I'm sorry for those who don't understand. Pants means crap. Lingo.
Yeah, exactly. Then the other movie I just saw in here, I know it's out now.
Okay, so if we can go back a little bit on the Teen Wolf.
Yeah, go ahead on the Teen Wolf there, Willie.
All right, so as far as Teen Wolf, what it looks like is they used the backdrop of the original movie of like, okay, somebody's injured and the father's a wolf, right? Tries to help his son, okay? And then it seems like it turns to what was the movie with the werewolves and the lycans and Underworld? It looks like they go to a new version of Underworld and like a combination of Underworld and what was a vampire that every woman liked for some stupid reason.
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight. I knew Cruel get it.
I haven't even seen Twilight.
No, come on, no. See,
Twilight.
But it looks like it's a combination of that. Now, does it look interesting? It's something that I would probably give a watch as long as I'm not going to the theater. I think they're just using that. Look, they're just using titles nowadays to bring old fucks like us to check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot of new properties coming out. that
Yeah,
a lot of well, we could talk about that later. But as far as the Teen Wolf movie, I was watching the trailer. That's why I was quiet. And based on just the trailer alone, it doesn't look terrible compared to what is out there. You know.
Yeah, and it's apparently it's going to be a streaming thing. So it says it's Paramount Plus / MTV Entertainment Studios.
If it's streaming,
it's streaming. Yeah.
And the way you got to look at it also is something that I talked about before. Paramount is kind of batting fucking, what is it, 300 right now? They're doing good right now with their movies. I mean, they've seen what works. Maverick works. Yeah. They know that while they're watching everybody else dump their fucking money. I mean, think about it. That's good business. Everybody else is dumping their money on this fucking woke ideology that we're at the end of it. See, everybody's like, oh, it's still no, we're at the end of this bullshit. Because people have already had enough. So this is the way that I see it. This is the last push of let's get it in there. But Paramount is like, no, we need to make money, especially after the fake flu. I don't know what else to call it. But after all that stuff, Paramount, the way I see it, wants to make money. So
of course,
as far as Teen Wolf, everybody's going to say, oh, it's woke. It's woke. Why? Because for the last 2 years, that's all that's been pumped in their head. And that's another example of Velma that I'm kind of having is it Velma? I'm kind of having an issue with. But we can discuss that in one of the slides that I'm pretty sure you're going to bring up. And as far as the Nicolas Cage movie, the Western, what is it called again?
Yeah. The Old Way.
So that's like old school John Wick. He's an old gunslinger. And a situation happens with his daughter that somebody that he murdered in his past comes back to, do the deed. So it reminds me a lot of do you remember, I think it's called Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. William Money.
It kind of reminds me a little like that. But again, because everybody wants to be John Wick, they're going to take that spin of gunplay and, So the Old Way is, I think it's something different. I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, we don't have enough Western type movies,
There's not many now.
Well, I mean, the last one they released was on Netflix, and it was about the all black cowboys.
Okay.
What was it? It had see, I'm losing fucking actors' names, but the black guy that everybody wants to play freaking James Bond.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, he's actually in it as the head of the gang, right?
Okay.
But it could have been a great movie if they didn't overplay this woke shit of we're the greatest people in the world.
Yeah.
White people. So it could have been a good a movie, but hey, fucking whatever.
I've been another one here that came out last week, and I've seen a lot of trailers for it, and I've watched the trailers. I think this is a very good action adventure thriller movie. Is Plane with Gerard Butler, because he's a pilot, and they go down in the Andes or someplace in South America or someplace, and some rebel faction takes hostages from his passengers that survived, and he enlists the help of apparently a felon that they were transporting. The cops were transporting, and he enlists this guy's help. I'm assuming from the way it looks like both Gerard Butler's character and the other gentleman had some sort of military backgrounds.
Okay.
So, but Gerard Butler is the captain. He's the pilot, the captain of the plane.
I think I saw a poster of that in the cinema down the road today when I was walking past.
I'm sure that I'm sure that's at the cinema over here near me, because it's put out by Lionsgate.
All right. Okay.
And another, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, but Lionsgate Pictures is involved with it, so it's theatrical released.
Right.
Try. Come on, try. That's what's fun about the stream. Come on, do it. Do it now.
De Bonaventure.
What is it?
De Bonaventure.
De Bonaventure, the guy that fucking sings?
No.
Danny Bonaventure?
No, Danny DeVito. No. No, it's Di Bonaventure.
Sound it out.
And pardon me, Di Bonaventura.
There you go.
Bonaventura.
By the way, the
Jessica
issue I
body
have with
Ventura.
this, I don't know about the movie, and I'm just looking at the trailer. They make him look like a chick. Gerard, but what's his name? No, watch the trailer. He looks like the chick. If you put like romance music and like he's a woman, because the whole entire time, he's like behind the black guy, and the black guy's like, "You ready? You ready for this?" And he's like, "Yes, I'm ready." It's really weird. Like, no, watch the trailer. I mean,
No, I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's
Yeah,
very
I've seen the
strange.
trailer.
I'll
I've
have
seen
to
the
check
trailer.
that out. I
check
haven't
out the
seen
trailer and look at it. They kind of make him look like he's the chick.
Right.
And the black guy's the fucking the hero, and he's supposed, because you can no longer have a male with a
White
woman
male.
as being. It doesn't. You know what? Let's
Yeah.
forget the sex. I mean the race. You can't even have a male as the hero to save a woman in any movie. There can no longer be a damsel in distress
Yeah.
unless it's a lesbian.
Can I ask a question? It's I think you might like this one. If we have reached the time where people cannot identify or define, rather, what a woman is, how can one thereby define what a male is?
Yeah.
Which reminds me of a joke. You ready?
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm sitting down.
See if I remember this one, because shit. How can never mind. It was from a movie, and do you guys remember in Three Amigos when he's like, "That's a Cessna 946. It's a mail plane," and he goes and he says, "How can you tell it's a mail plane?" And he says, "By the balls."
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
Then they're kind of looking at him like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And Martin Short's losing his shit. He's like, "By the balls, right? The balls."
I remember
He's
that.
like, "Come on, mail plane, balls."
By the balls.
But
man, I haven't seen that film in years.
So, yeah, coming out in February. Looks like it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Looks like it's a horror with a twist.
Don't
and
remember
that's
the last one of his films I saw.
Yeah, it comes out February, I think 3rd. Knock at the Cabin.
hey, did you guys know that Bruce Willis was the ghost?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Did you know that he was a ghost?
I didn't know that until
Ghost
the
in
end,
what?
though.
Oh,
Sixth Sense, wasn't it?
Oh, really? He was a ghost?
wait a minute.
Nice.
Sixth Sense,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wookie, have you seen The Sixth Sense?
No,
I've seen it once.
Wookie,
now
you've
you
never
know.
seen The Sixth Sense?
I've not seen it. No, I haven't.
Cruel, shut up.
I
What
see
the fuck?
dead
I was
people.
making a joke, dude.
I didn't know that.
I did not know you didn't see that movie.
No, I haven't.
So you,
Everyone knew that.
I just literally man, I could have had a live stream and watch Wookie freak out about the movie. No, Wookie, because in the movie nobody
No.
realizes that Bruce Willis is dead
Until the very end.
until the very end when he's like, I see dead people, and he starts breathing, and you look through, and they kind of show clips through the movie that, yeah, he was never there. Yeah, it's kind of, you might want to check that one out.
Twist.
It was a good film. I mean,
It was a good movie.
That was a Shyamalan movie, right?
But those
Yeah,
were the days
yeah.
where there was no, like, if I remember correctly, everybody kept their mouth shut. You know, of the ending. Nobody ratted the ending out. You can go to the theater and still enjoy the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Well, he's coming out with another one called Knock at the Cabin, and it stars David Bautista.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it looks like, obviously, it's kind of a horror thriller or whatever.
He's fairly branching out, that Batista, isn't he, into doing different films as opposed to just action all the time.
Yeah, and now I haven't seen the trailer for this, but I've just seen some stills. So, I mean, I've not seen a lot of Shyamalan's movies, but
No,
I have
neither
seen. I did see Signs.
Nope.
But
12 Monkeys? Is that one of his as well? 12 Monkeys?
don't know.
Seen it.
But anyway, it seems like it might be an interesting one. I know that Dave Bautista likes to do either some sort of an action adventure type deal or horror movie type deal. Something along those lines. He did that one where they did that off-grid doctor hospital thing for like criminals.
And he was in Blade Runner,
the name of that.
second Blade Runner.
Yeah, he was in
He's in
that
that.
one. But it looks interesting if you're into M. Night Shyamalan, of course. You know, it's obviously some sort of a thriller. Now, the funny thing is this on this list, that doesn't give you the rating. There's no ratings. None. Zero. I don't know why that is. It's just a list of the movies. It gives you the title, the studio, and the cast and crew. And it does not show me, at least on this, that I downloaded, any ratings for any of these movies. So I'm assuming it's probably rated R.
Or ratings haven't been decided yet.
It's a possibility. Well, it comes out February 3rd, so they.
Oh, right. Okay.
Just in a few weeks. Yeah. So here's the one that everybody's been asking about.
Okay.
Comes out February 15th. I've been hearing talk of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey by Fathom Events. That's supposed to be a slasher type movie, I'm assuming.
That was a pretty good movie. I saw that a couple of months back.
Really? Because it says it's supposed to come out February.
I know that.
Winnie
I
the
saw it a
Pooh.
couple of months back.
Nice.
Oh,
they
actually
do
there
you go.
They're actually releasing it in theaters. That was more of like an independent release that they had out, and it was kind of done as like a joke. The Blood and Honey, and then I guess they're doing a mass release now. It's about Christopher Robin coming back, and they're all pissed off because he left them.
Oh yeah.
In the forest. And so they start seeking revenge against Chris. And you know what? A lot of people ever since this came out are doing a lot of Winnie the Pooh, and I think it has something to do with the properties. That the property no longer has some type of like a royalty, so people are now using the Winnie the Pooh as however they want. So I think that's how the Blood and Honey got started.
Well, it used to be. I think it used to be a Disney property, but before that, it was. The books were owned by some. They weren't owned by Disney. The books. So I think Disney just paid for the rights to do what they did in a short term. I'm assuming, but I know the books came out, had nothing to do with Disney, and then Walt Disney took those and adapted them to movie. Just like he did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was a book, and a bunch of other stuff.
I suppose if Disney owned Winnie the Pooh, they would have milked the crap out of it by now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what's funny is they're facing all of their original Walt Disney IPs are not going to be protected anymore. So Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Pluto, all those characters are probably not going to be protected on this next go around of public domain releases by the federal government.
Okay.
So yeah, by the copyright stuff. So
that means that people can make up their own individual stories about Mickey Mouse or something.
Yeah, they were getting special treatment through Congress and stuff like that. And then, but I think things have happened since the pandemic, and
DeSantis, of course, has been taking away some of their powers in Florida there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but that's probably why it is, Willie. They're doing the Winnie the Pooh thing, and it's probably one of those IPs that's open now. Because if they're doing stuff with it, obviously Disney would, like, their lawyers are pretty fast. I mean,
well, they would have to be, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean, holy crap. I remember an incident involving Marvel, and that's before Disney took them over. Some young boy passed away here in the United States, and his parents wanted to have an engraved picture of Spider-Man on his gravestone because he was a big Spider-Man fan, and
that's right.
They found out about it, and their lawyers had them remove it because it was an IP.
I remember that. That was
a big freaking thing. A lot of people got turned off to Marvel because of that.
That was a couple of years ago. It's not that long ago.
I think it was either just before or just after Disney picked them up.
My hope in humanity.
What's he done?
What happened?
No, the what you were just saying about the fucking asshole with the grave. Yeah, that's my hope in humanity.
It's not that long ago. It was just in the last couple of years or a few years.
Yeah. So Abby, someone in the chat says that same with Mary Poppins. Walt bought the rights to the book from the woman that wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So interesting. Yeah. And so who knows what's going to happen with their IPs? I don't really care, honestly.
Those days are over, aren't they?
Yeah. So another one is coming out, and I was kind of looking forward to this, but I don't know. Ant-Man and the Wasp, the Quantumania. I've heard a lot of negative stuff going on with this. I even heard there was reshoots to this. I don't know. Recently reshoots.
People make a big deal of the reshoots, but they're quite common in Hollywood, really.
Yeah, and this was supposed to come out, release date on the 17th of February.
Right.
So I don't know. I enjoyed the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the last one.
The first Ant-Man was good. I saw that.
Yeah, I've seen both. I did enjoy them both. Yeah, they were kind of campy, but that was. Yeah. I thought they were funny, especially the second one.
Hey, Paul Rudd's good.
I enjoyed Paul Rudd. I think he was really good in the Ghostbusters Afterlife movie.
Oh yeah,
great movie.
Absolutely.
I loved it. But yeah, so. And Abby, someone in the chat says that Marvel is dead to me. I totally can agree with that. Yeah. I would give Ant-Man and the Wasp a shot simply because I did enjoy the first two movies and those stories. I don't know. I know they're getting a lot of heat right now. And why that is, I don't know. Outside of it's just because it's Marvel and everybody is bagging on Marvel and Marvel Disney. Now I should stress that Marvel Disney.
Disney Marvel,
no, Marvel Disney Marvel, right. Here's another interesting tidbit of retail information. That's my job. I'm a retail merchandiser, salesman, stuff like that. I do surveys, audits, merchandising for several different clients my company has, and we service several different locations. So big box retailers. So I was in one of my big box retailers yesterday, the last 2 days, one in California, one here. And they're Target stores. So Willie knows what Target is. They're Target stores, and they've been remodeling all these Target stores to have a new section in their toy department for Disney properties, and it's a combination of toys for infants and juveniles, all the way up to action figures and sleepwear and all that other stuff. Yeah. For Disney, kind of like a small mini Disney store is what it really was. Kind of what they had planned on doing with Toys R Us like 22, 23 years ago when I was with Toys R Us, but now they're actually doing it with Target. So what they did is they did a remodel not a remodel. They are remodeling the stores. The two locations that I service, they are in current remodel, but they reset the toy aisles, the whole toy department. So they reset the whole toy department. I went in there to service Lego. I had to go in there and take some pictures and check quantity, verify things that are in stock, out of stock, etc. That's kind of what I do. That's my job. And so once I was finished with that, I started realizing that in the sets that they did, a lot of the Marvel properties, with the exception of Star Wars. Now, the Star Wars Lego is big, but with the exception of Star Wars Lego, the Marvel series of Legos shrank in footprint quite noticeably to me in the reset. Now, that being said, I also, once I had some free time, I walked the rest of the department. I walked down the action figure lines because I wanted to see what they had. Back in just before Christmas. Matter of fact, it wasn't even just before Christmas. It was earlier this month when I did it the first time for this year. The same locations had quite a bit of Wakanda Forever merchandise. They had big feature end caps. They had standalone fixtures in the main aisleway of Wakanda Forever, and I mean everything. Monopoly,
Right.
stuffed animals, action figures, Lego, play sets, all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I go and now I'm walking around, no features, no end caps, no anything. Even the clearance area was almost devoid of anything Marvel, a few exceptions, but mostly the Wakanda Forever stuff was just missing. They did have a display of Marvel sections in the main toy department down the action figure aisle, and some of it was kind of a mix. So they had a mix of things, all Marvel related, So they had Avengers and Wakanda Forever and some other stuff in there. But all the stuff that they put a bunch of money out for figures, play sets, all kinds of different different toy lines through with the IP of Wakanda Forever, and it just freaking appeared, like literally. And I know that right at that last visit I was there, they had a big clearance section, and most of it was marked down, but now it all disappeared. I don't know why, but it disappeared. Now in the Disney section, now here's another thing: the main toy aisle, it was the action figure section. So they had Marvel, they had DC, they had other IPs represented, but no Star Wars, like zero. Huh. The only Star Wars they had in the whole department, in the actual main department, was Lego,
right? And
they had like 1 or 2 board games. No action figures, no plushies, no nothing. I went over to the Disney section. So the Disney section was the only place that they had action figures, and most all the pegs were empty. And if they did have anything, they had a full peg of like Riva action figures, the 3 3/4 inch type.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all they had. There's nothing else. Just one peg hook. The whole wall or the whole section was completely devoid of anything. Not even shelf labels. Okay, just was one peg hook in this whole display with Riva. They had some Grogu little plushies,
right?
And then they had some other things. They had some Kenobi stuff from the Kenobi show, but that was it. There was just nothing Star Wars, really. It was like incredible.
Is this because they know it's not selling, or?
You know what? I don't know. I've never seen it like this. Usually in the past, when you had something that didn't sell, it went on clearance. And they would mark it down, they would clearance it out. The only reason, in my opinion, that all of a sudden the stuff disappeared is that the store got credit for it and they shipped it back. So that means
it might have been recalled, yeah.
Well, recalled, but not for defective. Okay. Maybe some of those SKUs, whether it's Wakanda stuff or whatever, they obviously didn't sell, so they yanked the product from the retailer. That has happened in the past, but very, 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 very rare. This is a first for me, but knowing how much money Hasbro has lost, and Hasbro is going through a big kerfuffle themselves.
They've lost a couple of pennies
with woke crap, that I've heard from sources. So I don't know. It was just and speaking of Disney, the one location in California had a huge. Now we all know about the Buzz Lightyear Pixar movie, and there was some merchandise for that, but most of that merchandise, if it was Lego, was like over with the little kid Lego, the Duplo type stuff, or it was clearanced. Not a whole lot of it, but over in the Disney store section, they had a huge display of Buzz Lightyear play sets,
right?
Completely full, taller than I am. It's nuts. It's not moving.
Current Buzz Lightyear or the old one?
The new Buzz Lightyear is based on the movie.
Right.
So it had characters. It had characters from the movie in these small play sets. I took a picture of it. I'll share it with you guys privately at some point. But yeah, it was kind of telling.
Well,
Anyway,
that-
let's get away from the Disney shit, shall we? Here's an interesting movie that does come out in February as well. And I'm sure you've seen I've seen a trailer for this. I've also done a little research. It's based on a quasi-true story or true events, but you know how Hollywood is. They like to stretch out shit.
embellish, yeah.
They like to embellish. And that is Cocaine Bear. The Cocaine Bear. It's coming out with Universal Pictures. Yeah. So the Cocaine Bear, and it's supposed to be set in the 70s or early 80s. And apparently some cocaine drug smugglers had to drop their load in the forest because they got busted by they got caught by the air traffic controllers or whatever, the military or the military or DEA was monitoring their traffic, and they had to throw all their shit out the window over the forest and come back for it. Well, apparently a bear got hungry and liked the nose candy and ate it all. And then, according to the movie, it goes on a rampage or whatever. It's like a dark comedy, I guess you would say.
Yeah,
there's some interesting stuff. Looks funny, but the actual story is, yeah, they threw all their stuff out the plane and went to come back for it. Yeah, they found all the the duffel bags or whatever containers that had the cocaine in it, ripped open, shit was everywhere, and the bear that basically ate it all was found dead a few yards away because his friggin' heart exploded because of the cocaine.
I'm sorry, but I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to imagine this. Are you trying to tell me that a bear ate my cocaine?
Yeah.
You better watch yourself, or a bear will be eating you. So I'm just trying to imagine the massive. Shit. I'm trying to picture the big drug lord thinking, what the hell?
Hey, everybody in the chat there, if you haven't already, please hit the like button and please subscribe. I know Abby, someone you subscribed. Yeah, hit the like button, Abby. Come on, what the hell?
Sorry,
the time prophet is late again.
I'm not meaning to be threatening.
Do
it now.
Do it now.
Like, subscribe.
Anyway.
Do it.
So yeah, the Cocaine Bear, that's coming out. It looks interesting. I think it's like a dark comedy, horror comedy, whatever. Bear, according to the movie, the bear goes on a rampage, kills people, blah blah blah. I don't know. It looks interesting. I don't know. What do you think, Willie?
I have no interest in this movie.
Okay.
I don't. It reminds me of like the Sharknado movies and something like this. All you have to do.
Well,
you know what? You want to see some garbage, Cruel? Go watch yourself a Sharknado movie.
Well, I've seen The Last Jedi. That was garbage,
That was about as garbage. Well, you can take this Cocaine Bear, switch the logos out, and put that Sci-Fi logo. What is it? Not Sci-Fi, but what is the? There's a company that does a bunch of those crappy movies.
I can't remember the name.
I got a second here,
but I can't remember.
Anyways, they make you take this. I mean, I don't see that entertainment value. The cocaine. I could watch bears all day attacking people on YouTube. What am I going to pay a theater like $30 to watch a fucking bear? Not even a real one, a CGI bear.
Yeah,
beat things up. So I don't know. This is
everybody
has a niche. This has a niche for some people. That's the way I see it. I don't have an interest in it.
Buzz to the
So there's the Cocaine Bear. If
now that's a good movie. There, we can talk about Scarface.
Sorry, I was just thinking of it.
And how fucking Pacino had fake teeth and lips. Chicho, what does it say? Chichi? Yeah, Chicho. Where's my wife? Babe, check this shit out. Look at how fucking engraved in his head is. Hey, wife.
Hey, wife.
Yo, this is fucking impressive. You'll see.
Oh,
wife.
Wife.
Hey.
It's like, oh.
Watch this shit. Hey, babe, what does I gotta turn the mic? What does fucking Scarface tell him in the hotel right when they kill the people and he's got to grab the stuff?
Get the yayo.
Who does he tell that to?
Chicho.
So what does he say?
Chicho, get the yayo.
See? Chicho, get the yayo. Yep. Have you seen it? Scarface is a good movie. I mean, it's still. I love
I've
Scarface.
got it. I've got
It's
it.
Oh,
been
I love
years.
Scarface,
It's been
man.
years since I've seen
Anyways,
that
Chicho,
movie.
get the yayo.
Get the
Yeah,
yo.
but I mean, look,
Yeah.
Cocaine Buried. It's a niche for some people to just.
Yeah,
I just don't.
I could see that it could be that way. Also coming out actually in March. Let me see here, double check. Yeah, March. So Creed 3 is coming out March 3rd.
Haven't seen the second one yet.
I haven't seen any of the Creed movies.
The first one was
I
alright.
don't know. And I'm looking at the stuff here. It's got Michael B. Jordan in it,
Mhm.
Tessa Thompson, Jonathan
Mhm.
Majors, Wood Harris.
I
I don't
think
see Stallone's name.
No,
on
he's
it.
not in
He's
this.
not in it. So,
No.
for whatever, I thought the second one. I wanted to see the second one only because it was a reunion between him and Drago. And it was Drago's son. Yeah, exactly. So that one I think I thought it would be a good one. I haven't seen it, but I did see trailers and stuff like that. It looked interesting. It looked good.
I haven't seen that myself. It's
But yeah, Creed 3 is coming out if anybody's interested in that franchise.
So who's going to be in that one then? Is it Mr. T again, or
So the story of so what happened with Creed?
Jr.?
Go ahead.
So the first two Creed movies are actually really good, and I believe it's because Sly had a lot of. He wrote both movies. He had a lot of input to the movies. What happened with Creed 3? So the first story, if you haven't watched Creed, everybody's seen that second one, Drago. Okay.
Yep.
What happened with this third one is that what's his name? Jordan.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan is actually directing this film, and he wanted creative control of this film. And Sly said, "Okay, you can have it. I'm not in it. I'm out." So the movie is about Apollo. Well, his actually name is Adonis, but Adonis Creed. His friend that he was in that. You remember in the first movie that he gets taken out of that juvenile shelter by Creed's wife.
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah.
Okay, so in the first movie, Adonis is picked up by Creed's wife because she finds out that he had a son with another woman.
That's right. Yeah.
And so she ends up adopting the boy. Anyways, let's get to the third movie. One of his friends that kept him in there is finally released from prison. Okay, he was a boxer in prison. Of course, he was a boxer. You need him to be a boxer.
Yeah.
So he was a boxer in prison. When they were kids, he protected him. And now, here it is. Did you watch Rocky 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky 5. Yeah.
Rocky 5 with new characters and kind of changed up. He gets this guy from prison that was his friend. The guy's kind of like the Tommy Gunn character. And he's like, okay, I'm going to help you out because I made it big and you were there to take care of me. So he helps him out. And then at some point, he turns his back on him. He's like, you're nobody. And now Apollo has to make the decision of fighting his friend, which he does. So that's the plot of Apollo 3. I don't know. I'm fucking kind of sour about it because Sly isn't in it. And it feels like they didn't continue with the progression of how the movie should have gone. Because even with the original Rocky movies, there's a continuation, a progression of the way the film is. And they say a lot of people say that it reflects Sylvester Stallone's real life. The Rocky films do, from his from when he started his acting to his peak to his rise and fall. It's very interesting. But I don't know. Creed 3, I think again, a lot of these movies, people are looking at every movie you hear. When you hear these people do review, every single review, I don't care who it is, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is woke, because they've been having that pumped into their head. So they tend not to view these movies through just an open, just an open frame of mind, I guess you can say. Everybody has their opinions on this. But I mean, as far as Creed, it's a boxing movie. And I mean, who doesn't like a boxing movie? So just,
watch people beat the shit out of each other, So yeah, I mean, I wanted to see the second one because it had Drago and it had Lundgren in it. And I thought that was a good storyline. I hear it was a good movie. But yeah, I don't know about this one with Stallone not being in it. Who knows? It could be a good story. Yeah. I don't know. It's one for consideration. At least give it a shot. but it looks like it's a it's an MGM Balboa Productions. So I'm sure that means that Sylvester Stallone's production company is doing it. So in conjunction with MGM,
I suppose.
So the other one is here's another sci-fi or slasher movie coming out. I don't know how many of these. A lot of these movies, these sequels of 2, 3, 4, 10, whatever, get a little freaking boring. But
Long in the
apparently,
tooth.
we're going to have on February 10th. It's going to be the debut of Scream 6. So it's like, what really? I mean, how many of these Scream movies do we need to have? I mean,
I saw the
it's
fourth
like,
one, I think.
I saw bits and pieces of the first one with Drew Barrymore and whatever getting 86. And that's fine.
Yeah.
I've
seen up to 4, I think. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, how many of these you gonna watch? I mean, now some people, yeah, okay, let's go watch some people get hacked to pieces. So,
well,
whatever. I don't know. That's coming out. That's something. If you're into the Scream franchise, there we go. Then there's another by so Warner Brothers Pictures is coming out. Warner Brothers and New Line Studios, DC Studios. They're having the second installment of Shazam: The Fury of the Gods. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. That's coming out. I actually did enjoy the first Shazam movie. It was entertaining.
Not seen it.
Okay, it was entertaining. I'll say that much. It wasn't awesome. It wasn't freaking great. It was entertaining. I don't know what this one's going to be like. I didn't get a chance to watch the Black Adam movie, which is supposed to be tied to Shazam in some way, shape, or form. But now we know we know what's going on with Warner Brothers and DC Studios, and they pretty much 86'd everything. So I don't know.
Wiping the slate clean.
Yeah. Hey, Papa Cotton in the chat there. Papa Cotton says, Rocky movies. Seriously, those movies are for white guys who wish they were tough guys, but still manage to get hit in the head a lot. Yes.
I don't know what you're speaking about, Papa Cotton. I can punch all right.
I like Rocky movies.
Yeah, they're brilliant. I love them. I love them.
And he also says movies for the CTE crowd. What's the CTE crowd?
CTE is a disease that you get when you have certain injuries. For example, boxers, football players, hockey players. They get
I got
buildup of
too many blows to the head and create neurological issues. Yeah, and he also says, you mean the real Captain Marvel? Yeah, for Shazam, Captain Marvel. I tell you, I used to like the character. I used to love the character a lot, especially when I was a kid. I used to watch the 1970s Saturday morning live action show of,
Shazam.
Shazam was
I saw
great.
a bit of that. I remember it. Yeah.
With the one teenage guy playing Billy Batson, and he had the old guy mentor and a Winnebago. And then he had the original guy who played Captain Marvel. He then was replaced about halfway or 3/4 through the series by another guy, and a lot of people got turned off by that. A lot of the kids, the fans, because they didn't like that actor for whatever reason. I don't think he did a bad job. It just the other guy they got used to and as being Captain Marvel, and from what I understand, the original actor that played the Captain Marvel character in those live action shows, he was going to conventions and stuff, and people were still swamping his table with getting autographs and getting pictures with him and stuff like that. I don't know if he's still around, but I'd heard about 10 years ago he was still doing that. He'd been seen at some cons, signing autographs and stuff. It was about 10 years ago, but yeah, Shazam, like I said, it was entertaining. The first one, it wasn't like, I'll go and watch it 16 times at the theater, entertaining. It was just, okay. All right. It's interesting. Can you do better? But whatever. Now we have another movie called 65. I don't know if you've seen any trailers on that. I saw a partial trailer on that. And
never heard of it.
Yeah, it has 65. I think Adam Driver is starring in this.
Okay.
and it has something to, it's by Columbia Pictures, and it has something to do with Adam Driver's character, and I think a little kid, boy, girl, I can't remember which. They go back in time to dinosaur age or something like that. Somehow or another, they're thrust back in
I've
time
seen a picture of it
65
now.
million years ago or whatever, and that's called
Okay.
65. So it looks
saw
kind
a
of
picture.
interesting. I don't know if they're doing a play on actually them going back in time or discovering a portal to like a land that time forgot or a land of the lost. And again, Land of the Lost, I mentioned that because that was kind of a premise, a Saturday morning live action show that was produced in the 70s, early 80s. Land of the Lost is where this guy and his family, son and daughter, mysteriously go through a portal and are sent either back in time or to an alternate reality. I think it's back in time to dinosaur times and stuff like that. So they tried to escape and find the portal back to their own time. But I don't know if that's how the premise is for this, but it kind of, that's what it reminds me of, is the Land of the Lost, the old Land of the Lost Saturday morning show. I don't know. Willie, are you ever familiar with that show at all? Land of the Lost?
Land of the Lost. Which one? The show, the movie?
The show. Well, they had the movie. I watched the movie because I liked the show. I didn't really care for the movie all that much. I mean, it had some good points, but I mostly gravitate to the show more than that movie with Will Ferrell.
So 65 is about a ship crashing into this planet. And I think it's another person. He transport vehicle. It's transporting freight, and the planet crash and the freight crashes into the planet, and a little girl and him are the survivor. And what they're trying to do is trying to find a way to this beacon and survive. And for some reason, there's dinosaurs on this planet. He's got a rail gun. So what they're trying to do is this prehistoric versus future thing. So it's actually more of a sci-fi movie.
Okay. So, all right. That makes better sense. But yeah, when Adam Driver is in it, I don't know. I guess he's a pretty good actor. Obviously, he played Kylo Ren. People enjoyed him in that as that character. He's played another movie. He played in some cop movie right after.
To be honest, I'm only familiar with him in Star Wars.
Yeah, he did do some other stuff after that. So
other things.
But and then we got March 24th, John Wick Chapter 4.
Oh yeah, I haven't even seen the third one yet. So
I haven't seen any of them. I've seen trailers for all those movies, and I saw the trailer for this. I like it. I want to watch this movie because I'm a fan of Donnie Yen's.
Yeah, that's right. He's in this one. Yeah.
Looks like they de-aged him by like at least 20 years.
Well, I think there's flashbacks or something. So
yeah, he looks
in the trailer,
but he looks young, but he's still in excellent shape.
Well, you see, I was going to buy all the John Wick's movies, but they've decided to make this one, so I didn't. I was going to just sweep them all up in one go.
I mean, I know the John Wick franchise is a great action, shoot 'em up, cut 'em up movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Action thriller.
Baba Yaga.
Going back to 65 here, Abby, someone says, well, 65 can't be that bad. Danny Elfman is doing the music.
Well, yeah, Danny Elfman.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Papa Cotton in the chat, going back one here, says, has anybody seen Megan yet? I personally have not.
No.
But sounds like
the robot, isn't it? It's the one with the robot.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yes.
Posted for it in the cinema. But
if you like Child's Play, I would say that Megan is the 2020s of Child's Play. That's they just add more. So if you enjoyed the original Child's Play, you'll probably like this movie too.
Yeah. Papa Cotton in the chat says Halloween Kills had an awesome soundtrack. that obviously mean nothing.
I've
LOL.
not seen any of the new Halloween movies. So.
Yeah, so Papa Cotton, if I hadn't already, thank you for being in the chat. And everybody in the chat, please like because apparently no one's hitting the like button on this. I don't know what's going on. I got 6 people in the chat and no likes. So
because nobody likes you.
I know.
That's why.
I'm hated.
Let's start facing reality here.
I know. No one likes me.
Hey, you guys fucking please hit the like button.
Man.
Please just hit it. So then we can stop hearing about it.
I know,
just
right?
hit the fucking like button.
I'm
gotta go get. Give me a second. I gotta go get some ibuprofen.
Okay. Abby, someone in the chat says the Boogeyman. Yep.
Yeah.
The Boogeyman. Yeah. I enjoy John Wick, the series. Reeves does most of all of the fighting and gun work.
Yeah, he does.
Character. Yep.
All right. Look who's in the bottom.
I know, right? Chat. Hey, buddy. We missed you. Hey, okay. You'll be in a few minutes. Great. We'll look forward to seeing you, buddy. Yeah, Abby, someone in the chat also says I'm showing that there's 4 likes. Strange. Yeah, I don't see anything on my end, Abby. It says goose egg. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Hey!
Melvin. Hello, Melvin.
Yeah.
You hit the like about an hour ago.
Melvin, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I hit the like button about an hour ago. I don't know. I'm not seeing it on my end.
Is it possible lag? Maybe I don't know.
It's a big lag if I have 0.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Let me. Well, because I'm looking at it on my. What the hell is going on?
I'm just looking at this through the StreamYards thing, so I don't see what's going on. I'm not.
I don't know.
Touching anything else. Yeah,
I'm gonna actually reload it back here on my phone. Maybe it's just my phone for whatever reason, but it's been live with the thing here ever since we started. So I don't understand it. No, okay, yeah, there's 5 likes now. Thank you everybody for doing that. Yeah, I now show 5.
You have done well.
Abby, someone. Yeah. Hello, people. Melvin, deeply thanks for the show. Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for being in the chat.
Welcome.
Anybody else that's not already subscribed, please do so at this time. Also, just a reminder that in the description, I have links to both Crual Birab's YouTube channel and also File 13, which is Willie P's YouTube channel. Please subscribe to them if you haven't already. Also, a friend of the channel's link for Gobby Guy. He's a friend of the channel, and I've linked his latest live stream with him and John the White discussing the Peter Davidson era, why we love Doctor Who. Please go there, check that stuff out. He's got a great series going with him and John the White on Doctor Who if you're into Doctor Who. He also does other stuff, and also he has some gaming stuff on that channel. He also has a gaming channel, which there's probably a link at his Gobby Guy channel to his gaming stuff. So please go there, visit that, and subscribe to his channel as well. Support him, help him out as well. Yeah, I have, I don't know if I've had too much or not enough coffee this morning, but yeah.
I don't know if one could have too much coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
I've got no idea what the hell I was going to say now. Maybe I've not had enough coffee.
Is he done?
Yes, Willie, I'm done.
All right, let's.
Would you like me to continue on?
No, it's you.
There's a movie.
Come on.
No, we're going to go back to the subject matter.
Oh, God damn.
I'm not going to go show for everybody else. We'll put a hold on that. That's on pause.
We're going to circle back.
We're going to circle back to that. We're going to circle back. Yeah, circle jerk. So, what did everybody think about Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out also in March on the 31st?
Haven't read much into that. I saw the first movie that they did, but with Jeremy Irons, but
I don't know. Looking at the actors that are in it, I see Chris Pine is headlining.
Wow.
Michelle Rodriguez is also.
Mhm.
And Hugh Grant is in there too. He's also on the actors list.
Mhm.
So again, what I'm seeing here from this list, it's just they don't even have ratings, and
Right.
so. But again, what I do know of the Dungeons and Dragons, what's going on right now in the gaming world, and everything, the things that have happened, that I'm reading and watching and listening to. Apparently, the Wizards of the Coast and mainly Hasbro, who owns Wizards of the Coast, they have done some things regarding their Dungeons and Dragons tabletop stuff and related to that IP. They've really tightened down on independent creators who are making add-ons and things like that for the game Dungeons and Dragons, and they're really alienating, from what I have been seeing and hearing, alienating those people to the point to where they're trying to nickel and dime them for revenue. The CEO of Wizards of the Coast, who came from Microsoft, I think specifically from Xbox, she is one of the things she's noted for saying when she took over was that Wizards of the Coast is, how do they say, they're not making enough revenue.
Mhm.
So therefore, that's why they're taking this Dungeons and Dragons IP and they're really putting the screws to the independent people, which is pissing a lot of diehard Dungeons and Dragons players, gamers, things like that. It's pissing them off, and so that could lead. I don't know. I don't follow the gaming industry. I don't know much other than I like certain games and old platforms.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's made a big kerfuffle, which could reflect negatively on box office with this movie coming out. And it's done by Paramount and Paramount Pictures and Entertainment One, so it is a theatrical release unless they put it on streaming. But it doesn't say it's streaming. It says it's a, it's
Could be
going to
both.
be a theatrical release. I don't know if that's going to have any bearing on it. If people like the first movie, they're going to go see this one. Don't know. Don't care. Too much about it. But I know that it's been talked about because it's been talked about because of the oh shit. Hey, wait. Abby, someone in the chat says, "Crap."
Yeah.
Papa Cotton says that first one was pathetic. Okay, well, I haven't seen them, so I don't know.
I have. Yeah.
I'm just referencing them because wait, they're
I
going
saw
to
the
kill
first
the
one.
platform. I think that's exactly what is happening right now. I think the whole platform is decaying. Wizards of the Coast, I think in general, because they also own Pokemon, and they own other card type games as well. I don't think it's necessarily going to bode well for them in the long run if they stay the course with what's happening with Dungeons and Dragons, at least that IP. So like I said, I don't know. I don't care about the movie other than it's fantasy.
My pal said he'd heard a rumor that they were thinking about rebooting the cartoon Dungeons and Dragons. So I don't know.
I remember the cartoon.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I remember seeing clips of it.
I don't know if that's true or not. If they're rebooting that as well, I have no idea.
Yeah. Now I don't know. Has anybody heard of this movie Assassin? It's also coming out the same day. It's made by Saban Films.
Again?
And it. Well, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. It stars Bruce Willis.
Really? I didn't think he would. I thought he was retired.
I wonder how many years ago they filmed this, or did they?
I thought he'd retired from acting.
It's by Saban Films. The movie's called Assassin. Jesse Atlas is the director and screenwriter. Aaron Wolf did the screenplay, and it's Bruce Willis. It's the only name on this.
Maybe it's his last hurrah.
Possibly, could be also. I don't know. It doesn't say it's animated, but
all right, okay.
It's done by Saban Films, so I don't know.
Yeah,
anybody
'cause
has any more information on that, that would be helpful. Now, here's
Bruce
one that's
Willis-
got a lot of controversy coming out as well
Oh.
in April, I think, and that's the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh.
Everybody's pissing and moaning about the fact that a white guy is playing an Italian fictitious freaking cartoon video game character.
Yeah, that's
I don't know
right. I
what the hell is up with that.
Did
People gotta
John Leguizamo have a problem with that as well? or
yeah,
something?
whatever. Who
yeah.
gives a shit?
Just because he was in the original and Bob
Yeah.
Hoskins
Oh, wait a
was
minute.
white.
John Leguizamo played a freaking tree sloth called Sid in the freaking Ice Age movie. So yeah,
Really?
you
I
know
didn't
what?
know that. I haven't seen those.
He was culturally appropriating sloths. So yeah, fuck off.
I guess so.
Hang on a second. Abby, someone in the chat here. I still have the original set of books from TSR written by Gary Gygax in the 70s. Yeah, that's right. You actually played Dungeons and Dragons. I remember that back in the 80s. You and your crew were heavy into that.
I think some of my pals have Warhammer, Warhammer, that kind of thing.
Yep.
I never saw anybody into Dungeons and Dragons.
So yeah, the Super Mario Brothers is coming out. I'm actually interested in watching it. I'm interested in it. I don't really care that Chris Pratt's doing the voice of Mario. I don't give a shit.
I like Chris Pratt.
And they made some kind of reference to one of the other characters in there that I'm unaware of, but I know it's a female character. And there was some reference to her wearing frigging pants in the thing. So I don't really care about that. I don't know.
It seems
I'll
like
watch the movie and get my own freaking impressions if it's if it's woke shit. I doubt if it's that woke because Chris Pratt is part of it. Don't know what's going on with it. Just go watch the movie and have fun.
A lassie wearing pants is that's a bit of a stretch in terms of being offended, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That's kind of hitting the bottom of the barrel of offense. She's wearing pants! Yeah. Oh, no!
So Chris Pratt is Abby, someone in the chat says Chris Pratt is this generation's Robbie Benson, taking every role out there. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Robbie Benson. Holy fuck! I remember Robbie Benson. Holy hell, dude! He was in every freaking after-school special in the freaking early '80s and late '70s. Holy shit! I mean,
it's maybe just an American thing. Then
yeah. There was a series called the After School Specials. I forgot what. I don't know if it was Network was running it, but yeah, it was. Back in the day. Interesting stories. I think it was interesting, not woke, coming of age stories about responsibility and honor, and things like that. We're just being a decent freaking human being, basically. Putting yourself in a situation where you have to make a decision. Anyway, enough about that.
No, we don't.
Super Mario Brothers. I'm going to watch it or try to watch it. I am interested in it. So yeah, and then the one I really want to watch, this one looks really interesting, and this again, Nicolas Cage is headlining, and that's Renfield. Master. Renfield looks good, looks awesome, and the shots I've seen of Nicolas Cage in the trailers, he's freaking nails Dracula to a T. I mean,
saw the trailer. I saw at least one trailer.
Awesome. I mean, he's wearing the coat like Nosferatu, and the Nosferatu one, the big heavy ass looking pea coat thing, double breasted coat. Yeah, just freaking awesome. I'll watch this. I definitely want to watch this. This is Universal Pictures and Skybound Entertainment are putting this out. Obviously, theatrical release. Yeah. Nicholas Hoult, I guess, is playing Renfield, and of course Nicolas Cage is Count Dracula. I don't know if he goes by Count or just Dracula. I don't know. We'll see. Don't care. It's going to be good. I know that. I mean, they can't.
Looks all right. Yeah, it looks.
I mean, hey, if he kills a bunch of woke fucks, great. Suck their blood. I don't give a shit.
I don't know. Would their blood not be poisonous to him? I don't know.
Maybe that's what kills Dracula. Maybe that's what kills him. I don't know. I'll watch it. I'll watch it just because it's Nicolas Cage. Oh, and then here's another one.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Now I don't know how this one's going to go down, but another one coming out in late April is Evil Dead Rise.
Oh yes, that's.
I don't know if I have no clue on this. I've seen the old Evil Dead.
Likewise.
Good franchises, good franchise for the time.
Yeah,
you know,
I've got the first, second, and Army of Darkness. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. I mean, fuck, come on, Bruce Campbell, man, and just Bruce Campbell. It's just, my boomstick. Great line, boomstick. He even used that line in. It was funny as hell. I about pissed myself laughing when he used it in Burn Notice, the TV show Burn Notice he was in.
That's right. Oh, I don't remember.
He freaking used that. He used that line,
Sam
boomstick, Axe, and he used that freaking line, boomstick, and I about died, dude. Oh my god.
My name is Michael Weston. I used to be a spy.
Yes. What a great show.
That was a good show, yeah.
I loved it. It was a great ending, though, too. Great ending to the franchise.
Yeah, the narration's kind of like when he's telling his child. Yeah, I used to be a spy. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I would love that TV would do that again. That just something like that is worth a shit. What we got now is just shit.
Did you see the movie Fall of Sam Axe? It was okay.
I did. Yeah, it was fine.
It was all right.
I saw that. Yeah. So, Melvin in the chat, Melvin Deeply says, Nicolas Cage hasn't made anything really good since The Rock. Everything since then was either okay or terrible. Yeah, I have to agree. The Rock was freaking awesome. Great movie.
I like Con Air and
him opposite Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great series. Great movie. Also says the Evil Dead Rise trailer looks pretty good. Okay. I've seen pictures. I haven't seen the trailer. It'd probably be worth giving it a shot but it looks like it's a theatrical. Warner Brothers Picture, the New Line Cinema. I don't know. There's so many different ones. I think that's looking like the only ones. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, coming out later in the summer. You're looking at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Now, whether you like Marvel or not, I did enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I did enjoy them. I really did. Especially in the second one, when you have oh fuck, my brain just slipped out of my head. The guy that played the Mohawk guy. The blue guy with the mohawk, I forget. Anyway, the line he does about, "Hey, I'm Mayor Poppins, y'all."
Yes, that's Michael.
He ad-libbed that. He ad-libbed that.
Michael Rooker, that's right.
Yeah, he ad-libbed that line. That was just and they kept it in there, and that was such a great fucking line, dude.
He was good. He was good in that.
Yeah, he was freaking good. I would give this a look. I enjoyed both of them, even though they are Marvel.
But they're kind of different. But
I'll definitely watch them. It's Marvel Studios. I don't know if it's going to go straight to stream or if it's going to be in theaters. I think it's going to be theaters because it's this late of a release. I think it's June 5th, I believe.
They're going to want to capitalize, aren't they, at the box office with something like that? So
yeah, definitely. But I was scrolling through here. I don't see. And there's another freaking Fast and Furious movie.
I heard that.
Fast X or Fast 10. Good. It's got Jason Statham in it. It's got Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, John Cena, Jason Momoa, Brie Larson.
That's right. Yeah, there was a big about that.
Yeah, Brie Larson. I don't. You know what? Let's put it this way. I'll say this about Brie Larson. She's not Amber Heard.
No, she just has cheesy feet.
She's just a bitch. She's not Amber Heard. Nobody likes Brie Larson, but she's not Amber Heard. Amber Heard's an evil witch who needs to be crucified or burned at the stake.
I would say that Brie Larson is better looking than Amber Heard as well.
The more I watch that trial, for Amber Heard, the more attractive Brie Larson became, and that's saying a lot. So anyway, enough of that. So Fast X,
Yes.
it's got all the stars you want to see: Vin Diesel, Jason Statham.
God, I
And,
can't remember the last
you know,
one of them I saw.
You know what? It's honestly the last movie I saw with Jason Statham in it was, I think, his first Transporter movie.
Oh yeah, it's good.
That was the last.
I got that.
No, I take it back. No. Reverse. I'll stop. Reverse. Actually, it was the Expendables series that he was in Expendables, in all the Expendable movies. I liked him in those.
Yeah.
He was good in those. Before that, it was the Transporter movie. Before that was the one.
Did you see Crank?
Crank? I've heard. No, I saw the trailers
No.
for it. Never watched it.
That's quite funny.
I also wanted to watch the movie, the one where he gets revenge on his son. What the hell was it? That was such a great freaking movie or a trailer. The one where he goes and he tracks down the mob ring that got his son killed.
Revolver, maybe? I don't know.
No, it was Willie. Help me out here. You were familiar with that movie? Him and his son inadvertently get caught in the middle of a firefight, and he gets killed. His son gets killed by some gangsters, and when they were trying to rip off, it's Jason Statham and his son, and they got the son got killed. They would involved
someone saying "Man of Wrath."
Armor Control. Yeah,
Man of Wrath. That's what.
Yeah, it was the one where he was playing the.
Right.
It was involved. They were hijacking or heisting armored transports. You know.
Yeah, the Transporters were good films, though. They were really good.
Yeah, it was a transport money. It was transporting money, armored security that would transport monies from, businesses to banks, etc. And so they were heisting those. They would knock them over. That looked like a really good. Yeah, I think it was Wrath of Man, wasn't it, Abby? No, you said Man of Wrath. I think it was Wrath of Man.
I've not seen it. I don't think I've seen that.
Was good, but again, Fast X. I'm not really a fan of those of the Fast and Furious movies.
My late friend, I told you about him. He loved the Fast and Furious movies. Whatever ones were out at that point, he loved them.
Yeah, not a big fan of the Fast movies.
They're fun, switch your brain off movies. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Just like the Triple X movies.
Exactly. They were
your brain
right.
off and just
Well, I never saw the newest one, but I've seen the first two. They were
yeah, exactly. Same here. And they weren't bad. And they weren't bad at all.
Yeah.
And so now we go down to later in the month, in the summertime. We're looking at your favorite and mine, the one we've all been waiting for, straight from Walt Disney Pictures. They're reimagining of the live-action version of The Little Mermaid.
I always wanted to see that. I haven't seen the original one yet. Goodness me.
I think we have the original on DVD.
I have not.
Yeah, I think we do have the original on DVD. I remember the controversy back when that first came out back in like 1999, 98 when it actually went to DVD, VHS.
What was the problem?
The scandal was that the artwork on the cover of either the DVD or the VHS, so they're still selling VHS at the time, VHS cover boxes or the art on the DVD, the castle that you see in the background of The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
One of the artists, I guess, decided to see if they could get away with it, but they made one of the parapets or the one of the buildings in the shape of a male penis.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And everybody was flooding in trying to find that. I remember that when I was working for Toys R Us. That was funny as hell because everybody was looking for that. And we actually had a few copies of that, but we kept it quiet. We didn't broadcast it. But yeah, it was if you didn't know it was there, you probably wouldn't see it. You probably wouldn't notice it,
Yeah.
albeit. But if you knew something was weird about the art, like they did that, you'd find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they would jump
Out
right
with
on
the
that.
magnifying glass and have a
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. So hey, Abby, someone in the chat says, yeah, it's Wrath of Man was a Guy Ritchie movie as well.
Cool.
Yeah, he's done some good action movies. I still want to watch that Wrath of Man. Yeah, Melvin Deeply in the chat here says a Little Mermaid remake could have been okay if they hadn't got Ben Shapiro to play Ariel. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't look like Ben Shapiro. I don't know. Oh my God. But yeah, so that's been, you know what, ever since they announced and they showed the pictures of that poor actress and people just took freaking pot shots at her like you would not believe. And you know what, I'm sure she's probably a good actress, the girl
She's
that's
a nice looking
Ariel.
lady.
Yeah, I mean, she's not a bad looking young lady. They're just taking pot shots because that they're race swapping people. Now, it's not anything bad on the actress. She's just taking a job. And she's just taking a job. Okay. Yes, it is a mythical story it's an old story, actually. And that's where Disney Pictures got it from, was a storybook. Just like a lot of their other stuff that they've done in the past, the animation stuff was stories that they got, mostly Scandinavian or something like that. And so, yeah, it's, you know, I have no ill will toward the actress, you know, on taking the part. Great. You know, she got a gig. She's probably a great actress. But I think, you know, it just, yeah, the Little Mermaid was a redheaded, pale-skinned mermaid that lived in the dark. Okay, so they're going to be pale.
Right, so
just how it goes. It's a Scandinavian story. So I know they did a little other twist on this where she doesn't, according to what I have been told. I don't know. You know, I don't know. It's up to everybody else to decide. But apparently the story is that she doesn't fall in love with the quote unquote prince in this one. Something else happens. I don't know.
Well, maybe she falls in love with the maid instead or something.
Yeah, anything's possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. Melvin Deeply. The resemblance is uncanny. Yes. Hey, where the hell is ProblemBeing? He said he would be here momentarily. Momentarily was like 30 minutes ago, buddy.
He was in the chat for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. He took off. Yeah, I thought he was going to come in. He said he was going to be. Yeah, give me a few minutes. I'll join you. Yeah, that was literally almost 30 minutes ago. So anyway, whatever. He's probably battling some creeps on Twitter or something. I don't know.
Getting coffee, though.
Yeah, he's getting coffee. He's taking a long way around to get coffee. Don't blame him. Anyway, so there's a Little Mermaid. You know, that's just one that has been in the news or been in the firing line of YouTubers. So here's another Disney. Actually, this one is not necessarily owned completely by Disney. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes, that's
Columbia
right.
Pictures / Marvel Entertainment, Sony Pictures Animation. So it's an animated. I don't know. I never watched the first one. I think this one it revolves more around Miles Morales, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
I haven't got a clue.
I am a Spider-Man fan, but I'm a fan of the actual Sony ones, the trilogy with Tobey Maguire in it.
Same here, yeah.
I'm a big fan of those. I have not watched the one where they have all three of the iterations meet.
No,
do that movie. I want to. I hear it's good.
I mean, technically speaking, the most recent Spider-Man film I've seen is probably The Amazing Spider-Man. That's it. The first one. I haven't seen anything. The other one's going forward.
Yeah,
I've seen Spider-Man in Captain America and the Avengers and that, but that's it.
I watched the Was it the Homecoming one? That's the one where they take the school trip. I think that
I
was
don't
that
know.
the one or something. I think they take the school trip to Europe, and he battles Mysterio. So
Oh yeah, was that Jake
yeah.
Gyllenhaal was Mysterio
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
was
ladies
all
and
right. There he is.
gentlemen, there he is, the man, the myth, Problem Being. Welcome, sir.
Hello. Hello. Greetings from the shadow banned man on Elon Musk's free Twitter platform.
What, you banned again? What you
Shadow
done now?
banned. Shadow banned. Do you believe that they're still shadow banning people? Yeah.
Holy crap. He hasn't gotten rid of all
Yeah,
the
I
mucky
think
mucks apparently.
Elon Musk needs to come get in his private electric plane or whatever it is he fucking uses and get over here to the UK, sort out your UK office, mate, because it's just not playing ball at all. That's a fucking nightmare. Sorry, I swore. There you go. I said it. It'll be monetized, even if you're not monetized.
Yeah, well, tell us how you really feel, buddy.
Yeah. It doesn't show.
So yeah,
Totally
well,
doesn't show.
welcome, man. I'm glad that you're on. Glad to hear your voice.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I've been watching.
A bit
That's
late.
okay. Well, I've been watching your battles
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Twitter with all the cancer-ridden mind virus. people.
It's like, who's he getting it into with now?
I know. Yeah. Well, you're here.
The latest.
That's important.
The latest is I'm shadow banned, and I've checked with 4 different sites to check.
Right.
All of them saying I'm shadow banned, which Elon Musk has made all this hoo-ha about freedom of speech, and it's a platform for freedom and truth. Yet I put up a poll, which was regarding Stonewall in the UK, the leading UK charity for LGBTQ plus people, which has been spending a lot of time blocking the LGBT people who dissent against the gender madness. And I copied in the charity commission because I think they need to see that this so-called charity is actually silencing people who it's supposed to be advocating for.
Oh, you just can't make this up.
I had 2 days ago. I had about just over 200 odd people voting on my poll about whether or not they'd been blocked by Stonewall. And yesterday it dropped down to about 5, and today it was dropped down to 1. But the person who voted, I asked them, okay, can you? Because before they even voted, because they left a comment, I said, can you vote and just take a screenshot before and after? So they took a screenshot showing that they had voted and it was counted. So it was at 465, and then it went up to 466 with their vote. But when I checked on mine, and I refreshed it multiple times since then, and asked other people what they see, and it's still at 465. So that person can see it's gone up 1 vote, but everyone else, including me, it stayed as it was. So there's some real shenanigans going on here, which means that Stonewall has their fingers still in Twitter somewhere. So he's got people with plants in Twitter who are still part of the gender woo crazy people who are doing this kind of stuff, and that they're still shadow banning dissent. So that's still going on. And it's like trying to get Elon Musk attention. It's impossible.
Like, I know.
Soy it! You munters!
Well, shit. In the meantime, Melvin Deeply in the chat says, know what triggers me? Chris Gore bitching about Leia's teeth in Obi-Wan Kenobi, a big fat slimy slug of a man picking on a wee girl. I unsubbed from his channel. All he does is e-beg anyway.
I don't know.
That's you're gonna bitch about, the whatever little actress teeth, whatever, dude. It's get it, I just whatever. I don't follow him anyway. I don't follow him anyway. Papa Cotton in the chat. TFM has become nothing but an embarrassing bunch of hate-watching dorks. TFM. What is
Phantom Menace.
The fandom.
Oh
menace.
yeah.
I don't really follow a lot of that stuff now, anyway.
The
So
fandom. The fandom. menace
I've zoned out a lot from it. You know, it's funny. Like all these people who claim to be, I don't know, alpha males. I'm sorry, you're geeks and nerds. How are you supposed to? You're supposed to be defending the beta males or beta males. You know, you are not alpha males unless you can put up, I don't know, your own wardrobe without.
I'm an
reading
alpha
the
male.
manual. Are you?
Oh, fuck yeah. You know that. God damn it. I know my fucking
flex, bitch.
I'm God. Good morning, problem.
No,
But I do agree with you on
me.
that one. I
Oh,
do.
shit.
Yeah,
agree.
and
That
it's
is
like,
fucking-
you know, we're not racist and homophobes. It's just a, you know, left wing conspiracy, and then it's like, oh, the gays this and the blacks that.
Yeah.
Hey, so what
just
is
like,
it with these
really?
fucking guys? Hey, so I love following the fucking the soap opera that is Problem Being. All right, on Twitter. It is so enjoyable, sir. I look forward to waking up in the morning and seeing like sands through the hourglass. So is Problem Being's day on Twitter. And there was this
funny.
You know, somebody was. I know we're going off topic, and I apologize for that. But somebody was attacking John the White, I think is what his name is.
Yeah.
The guy that Wookiee has on his stream, and
Yeah.
not only does he
He's
attack
dying of
that,
cancer, by
yeah,
the
these
way.
guys dying of fucking what is it? Pancreatic cancer, right?
that's
Yeah.
a bad.
Not only does he want to attack that guy, he starts talking about attacking you. He starts attacking Noel. He starts attacking that he's left leaning, right leaning, and I'm like, holy shit! This fucking talk about just copying paste point of views,
Mhm.
you know. And
Yeah.
I put a
But
little.
it's all. Yeah.
And what I've realized with these people, it's really easy to shut them up, as long as you can point out their shit immediately. I mean, he still hasn't responded to what I sent to him, and I wasn't rude. I just wanted to, just wanted to know why.
Oh no! What they do is they either block you, mute you, or what they usually do is lock down their accounts. That's another thing.
Yeah,
That-
privacy. Yeah.
Someone said to me, the term is turtle. Is it turtle activism?
Yeah?
Turtle activism. Yeah, well, they poke their head out, do a little bit of activism, and then run away. You know, poke the head back in. Yeah.
Run and hide in the basement.
It's cowardly.
I think I've got it.
Cowardly.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can just.
Yeah, I don't run away from any of these.
There you go. That was my interpretation.
I go to them when they're bitching about me behind my back, and I find out. I go directly to them, to the source, and say, "Tell me to my face."
It was like,
And then they just run away.
It's great.
Every time.
And they directly target you too. You can see that.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, hey, Problem Being is talking shit again. Hopefully we'll get him.
I will die assaulting.
No.
Shh.
Nothing to see here. Keep moving. Move along.
Move along.
We're not arguing over the temperature in the room. No, sorry. I got busted. I woke up this morning, freaking 4:30 in the morning over here. I get out here and it's like 60 degrees in the living room, which is probably about, I don't know what it would be in Celsius, but outside at the time it was 7 degrees Celsius at the time. So I'm like freezing my balls off. So I turned the AC or the heater up to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. And it finally gets palatable in here. And the wife comes in, immediately grabs the remote to the thing and turning it down or off or something. I don't know.
And open all the windows.
And open all the freaking windows. It's like,
way to go, Miss Wookie. We know who wears the pants in that family.
I'm like the freaking villain here because I
get to washing the clothes.
I'm used to the desert.
I think Wookiee's about to turn into a Yeti at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I know, right? Well, what the hell? I mean, holy shit.
Wookiee's looking rather abominable. Look, there we go.
My flump hat here. I got 3 layers on because it's colder than the son of a gun. And then she's got to turn the temperature down. Holy shit. Yes, it's
There are
gorgeous.
so many
outside.
benefits to being an independent man.
Yeah.
The
You
heater
lucky
goes
bastard.
on when I choose.
Don't brag, asshole.
Or an alpha. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm just saying.
Anyway, holy crap!
I'm
So-
such an alpha that I create the heat in the room.
There you go.
Just saying.
Like a freaking
Mega
nuclear
Chad.
reactor.
Oh, you have no idea. I can go like Super
Yeah,
Saiyan
it's
Chad when it
really
comes
cool.
to it. Like my flip flops, they walk in front of me to make sure everything's clear for my flip flops that I wear. So, just saying.
Melvin Deeply in the chat says, "Thing with all the crazes in is they are teeny minority, tiny minority. By responding and retweeting, you're giving them much bigger platform than they'd have without you. Block them, and they'll disappear." Well, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, they
don't
might
know.
be a teeny tiny minority, but they tend to have an awful lot of power with those in charge of everything. And I'm just not going to sit there and say nothing. I don't care who the fuck they are. I don't care if they got 1 follower, 1,000, or 1,000,000 followers. I will speak my mind.
There you go.
And I think it's important anyway to every blade needs a blunt instrument to stay sharp, if you know what I mean. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and so Papa Cotton in the chat says, "Thank you for yet another reason to stay single." You're welcome. And here's,
Relationship
Abby,
tips
someone in
here,
the chat.
folks.
Someone in the chat says, "Yeah, he's beta male." Yeah, okay, I know where you freaking live.
Oh, them spiking words.
He's
Those
single
lefty
too.
words. I'm going to dox you.
Yeah, he's gonna dox. No. I'll send him a subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. Anyway, getting back to some of these wonderful movies we have to look forward to in 2023. Right below Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, we just touched on that. We have another franchise that's destined for hitting a brick wall, I'm sure. Transformers, Rise of the Beasts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking at, and again, this IMDb list, it doesn't have ratings, it doesn't have any overviews or anything. It just tells you the name of the movie, the production companies, and who's directing, writing, and starring in it. So looking at the people who are starring in it, one of the names in there is Peter Cullen. Okay.
Right.
The other one is
Right.
Ron Perlman, Pete Davidson, and then Peter Dinklage. Those are just a few of the names on the list.
Sounds a bit like a sausage fest.
I'm assuming that maybe those actors are doing voices.
Probably. Well, Peter Cullen's Optimus Prime, so yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Bring it. All right, there, Rocky Johnson.
Apparently, the next Transformers movie is going to be about racism. I heard. Is that true?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Heard
It
much
could be.
about
What is it about? Trans rights? Transformers rights?
Must be.
Transistor. Rest in peace, Calculon.
But that's what I heard.
So the new, from what I've seen from the new Transformers movies, it's going to be based on the Beast Wars series that they did after the original series stopped for the free seasons. I don't see any wokeness, and I see that they're kind of going back to the original way that they were doing. Hold on a sec, I got a hard point.
Yeah, maybe they're
going to be hold on. Sorry. They're going to be doing just like the first one. So I think they're going to bring back more of a quality instead of just a bunch of CGI, and get back to the storytelling of Transformers. I like Transformers.
Get back to like how it was with the animated series.
I'm really hoping on this one.
Yeah, I mean it's still a good IP. They haven't totally destroyed it. So
I haven't seen the most recent Bumblebee film, but I saw all the other ones.
I haven't either.
It's not that
I've
bad.
seen the other ones too.
That Bumblebee film is not that bad.
I heard it's the best out of Transformers.
Yeah,
And it actually
no.
looks like Bumblebee more like.
It does. It does.
I sense an Oscar. No, he's outside in the shed. He's not in here. Oscar's out in the shed guarding it. Oh, wait a minute. Here we have another
Are we
rebuttal.
distracting you with?
By retweeting and wait a minute, commenting direct traffic to their tweets. Yeah. Then the algorithm favors them. I block them. Block or mute counts as a thumbs down, or as Elon told so Elon told us. Okay, hang on a sec.
Elon also told us that this would be a platform for free speech and it's a platform for truth. Yeah, I'm being currently shadow banned. That is not anything remotely close to what he said. So, you know,
indeed.
there you go.
And also, Melvin Deeply says, as long as Marky Mark isn't in them, I'll give it a go. Yes, agree.
That's right.
And his Funky Bunch.
And then the Funky Bunch. Yeah, there you go. So that movie's coming out. That's going to be in the summer. I don't know if it's going to be June or July, but the day is the 9th. Then also June. That's just June 9th. That comes out. Also June 16th, we have the Flash movie with everybody's favorite actor, Ezra Miller. And Michael Keaton is in it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yes.
Batman, who's it? He's in Batman. He's in Batman.
Flash movie has Ezra and Michael Keaton.
Right,
so
Batman,
I'm assuming that this is the Flashpoint paradox in live action. So the Michael Keaton is probably playing, in my opinion, knowing what I know of the Flashpoint paradox, probably playing Thomas Wayne. Bruce Wayne.
Okay, right.
Yeah, that's if you watch which is a great movie, by the way.
Haven't seen that.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
it's an animated movie, but it's
Batman,
not for kids. It's an animated movie, but it's definitely not for kids.
I don't think I've seen it.
But so who knows what that's going to be? I don't know. Don't really have the. Outside of Michael Keaton being in it, I have no real interest in it. Cam Crash Course.
Hello.
Welcome. Oh my God! Look, it's Tim. Tim Possible's in here at Tim Talk. How's it going, buddy?
All right, Tim.
Hey.
All right, man. Yay. What do we got? Let me catch up on this here. What are we doing? Okay, here we go. Mr. Cam Crash Courses. Hello, everybody. Listening okay?
Hey.
Yeah. Tim Talk.
Allergic reaction.
Yeah. So, wait a minute. This thing's jumping around. Slow down. Crazy machine. It's jumping all over the place. I got to catch up on these chats. Yeah, Papa Cotton in the chat says Mark Wahlberg should stick to being the straight man on comedies. Yeah, he's awesome every time he does it. Yeah, he's not good at comedy. Billy, he's not. Yeah, and Melvin in the chat says Marky Mark is what happens when this nostril surgery goes wrong. Oh God. Yes, and in response to problem being, someone in the chat says it'd be that Elon hasn't removed all of the flakes from the previous regime. Yeah, that's what he want. That's why Problem said come over here on a plane and kick them out.
Or possibly
all
install
over here.
new ones. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Move them out. We have a lot of hellos, highs. How's it going? Cam, hi, Papa Cotton, etc. So we're all caught up there. So yeah, the Flash movie. Anybody interested in this?
Nope.
No. Moving on.
Didn't think so. Even with Michael Keaton, I don't think it's going to help save it. I'm just looking through some of these titles that really don't. Oh, here we go. Here's another one that's going to get. Yeah. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yes, exactly.
Unfortunately, gone are the days where I could be excited for an Indiana Jones film. You know what I mean?
I think the last real
it's dread
good,
now, pure dread.
The last real good one was the third one with Sean Connery in it.
Yes,
that one was good.
I guarantee.
Enjoyable movie.
I guarantee, and I think I said this before, I guarantee that everyone who bitched and moaned about the Crystal Skull and how crap that was is going to say it was a good film compared to this one.
I didn't mind it, like I said before about some other movies. It was okay. It was entertaining. I'm not a fan of Shia LaBeouf at all. I thought they could have got a better actor to play that part, but it was entertaining. It's not great. It's not awesome. You know, it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's just entertaining. You know,
but I guarantee people who really bitched and moaned, much like the Star Wars prequels in comparison to the sequels, are going to say it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Hey, just a reminder, please hit the like button, everybody. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out in the description, I've got a link to Gobby Guy's latest video live stream with John the White about why we love Doctor Who, the part 5 about Peter Davidson. And also check out File 13. I put his link in there as well as Crual Birab. And you showed up late, Problem. So I didn't put yours in there yet.
Come and visit my YouTube channel where I do barely nothing.
Watch you blow ships up, Crual.
Yeah.
Unique USP there. Come to my channel where I do fuck all.
Exactly. I do it so well.
I have nothing to sell you. Come see. Roll up. I have nothing at all to offer any of you.
Throw out your dead.
Respect me.
Take my daughter.
Nothing at all. Fuck all. Nothing.
Oh shit. So yes, nothing at all. We have Indiana Jones and the dial of who gives a shit. So it's like whatever. Oh, here's an interesting one. Harold and the Purple Crayon. What the hell is that?
Dial M. Yeah, it should be it should be Indiana Jones and Dial M for murder of a franchise.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? If they made that Hitchcock style, that might be worth watching. They did it Hitchcock style. Hell yeah. So, yeah.
Indiana Jones meets Poirot.
Yes. Oh, there we go. Very good.
Little grey cells.
Love that show. Love David Suchet.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah.
Awesome.
And Peter Ustinov as well. He did it first.
Oh yeah, I saw the ones he was in. He was good. He was very good.
Is that Murder on the Orient
Not really a big fan of Albert Finney version, but Peter Ustinov was good.
I saw that once.
The movies. I haven't watched any of the modern stuff. I don't know if I want to.
Nah.
So
no.
Fuck off with the remakes already. Enough. Come on.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Take some risks. Why don't these fuckers take some risks? Take risks.
Nobody
Make
has
something new.
Yeah, they don't have an independent imagination to come up with something on their own because they know that it's not going to sell. The hook is the name. It's the franchise. They want to sucker people in to get their money, and then just crap on them.
How well is that going?
Not too good.
They're not going to make anything new because they're afraid it'll not make money, and then they have to co-opt something that has got a big name and not make money with that.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. And also destroying that precious IP that they paid millions and millions and millions of dollars for and making it devalued rather than taking a risk on something new which hasn't got any form, that hasn't cost them a penny to create from nothing. Look at Megan, for example. That's taken off. Yeah. And that was an original IP.
Yeah.
And they made money.
Hello. And apparently there's two versions of that movie too. So they did release.
Yes, it's derivative. It is a derivative. It is a derivative IP, but it's still a brand new one, and it has
It is.
potential legs to
It's
last for a
something-
while.
It's something different. But here's the thing, problem. They have two versions of that movie. They have a PG version,
I've
and they
heard,
have
right.
the more gruesome R version too. So I think they released the PG version in most places. So,
Okay.
but it's PG-17 or whatever it is here in the States. I don't know what it is over there in Europe, but yeah. So they've got two versions, and they,
Yeah.
but yeah. So holy crap, what's going on with my freaking thing here?
I
Uh,
don't know.
I
I
don't know.
don't
See a
know.
doctor.
It shrank.
It shrank. What?
It shrank. It shrank. No,
Mm-mm.
whatever. So the next item for discussion is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning
Oh.
Part 1.
Hey, Corral, your channel isn't shit, man. I've been thinking
I
about
never
this
said
this
it
whole
was. It's
entire
just I do
time.
nothing with it.
No, I've been thinking this whole entire time since it was brought up. And your
Yeah.
channel isn't shit, man. Just fucking add
No,
some
it's good.
content on it.
I
Throw a
had some good-
trailer.
yeah.
Smile every once in
Yeah.
a while. Fucking do your clips.
Hang
I
on.
mean, it's kind of
I'll
okay.
Got
go-
fucking
no,
on there.
seriously.
Go see
It's kind-
fucking on Crual Birab.
It's
This
kind
is
of
me
like
smiling,
it's, okay.
okay?
Look, it's a little shitty, but like you can really look. Even a fucking blind nut finds a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, and I think it has potential. If Wookiee can do it, you can do it. That's the way I see it.
Backhanded compliments all around.
No, I think that's a good. If Wookiee can do this, Corel, you have a great channel, and I fucking support you. I don't care if
Thank
Wookiee's
you.
saying that your channel is complete shit and worthless.
What?
I support you.
understand.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
me
now.
that says that.
I am. You can see I'm actually subscribed to your channel, so I'm
Yeah, I
all
know.
about
I
supporting.
am too.
Even if the
I
content
am
creator
too.
is shit, I support shitty
Oh my
content
God.
creators.
Thank you.
And
Thanks.
back at the ranch. Holy crap. Moving on. The next one, the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Anybody interested in watching Tom Cruise jump out of a plane again?
Yes,
Why the
absolutely.
hell not?
I think the Mission Impossible series is incredible.
I
Yeah,
have watched the very first one he did with John Voight and Emilio Estevez. That was a good movie. After that, I didn't have the opportunity to watch or have an interest in at the time watching the other ones up until now. I might watch this one or the one before it, but
the second one was like a John Woo action film, wasn't it? I liked it. I
know I watched the first.
Yeah.
I know I watched the first one for sure because that had John Voight, Emilio Estevez in it, and it was a good movie. In my opinion, they did right by the franchise, by the old TV show.
It's been a long time since I've seen the TV show, man.
Oh, the TV show was spectacular with Peter Graves and Leonard Nimoy and Martin Landau and Barbara Bain, his wife. I mean, there was good stuff.
You're right, Corral. The second film was done by John Woo. That's why you see that's why if you see many of the shots, they have the white pigeon flying through the scene.
Yeah, that's right. That's
so
at the end.
the stereo, his trademark, the pigeon. Yeah. So if you look at every John Woo film, there's white doves, not pigeon, doves.
Nice.
The third movie kind of went back to the spy type thing.
Yeah.
So it was, we what the hell?
I've got them all. I've got all of them.
Got a dog chasing the cat, and the cat's chasing the dog. What the hell's going on around? Freaking cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. Anyway, moving on here. Anybody interested in the Oppenheimer movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes, very much.
Very much. Very, very much.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's the only one I'm excited for.
Oppenheimer.
You're not excited about the Magic Mike release? The new Magic Mike?
What the fuck is a Magic Mike?
You don't know who Magic Mike is?
Mr. Microphone? What?
Oh, Magic Mike. No. Come on, man.
Oh, Magic Mike. Is that the son of Mr. Microphone? I mean, what the hell?
Moving on. Nobody knows who Magic Mike is.
Magic Mike. Wait, I thought I saw that here. Give me a second. Let me.
It's the stripper movie.
It's like the American version of Full Monty or something.
Yes, something like that.
Is that anything?
It has Shannon Tatum and
Yeah.
some other guys.
I've not seen them, but yeah.
Bro, see, Wookie's wife knows about Magic Mike. Hey, Wookie's wife, grab the mic so that we can tell us about Magic Mike. Even the dog knows about Magic Mike. The dog's like, Magic Mike. Hell yeah, I love that movie.
Damn you, traitors!
When Wiki goes to bed at night, they pop in. You know, do you guys remember that movie with
Boogie Nights?
No. What, Dirk Diggler?
No.
What the fuck is going on over there?
Anyway, hey, oh geez, freaking dog and the cat. Now the cat's getting involved.
He doesn't like Magic Mike. The cat doesn't like Magic Mike.
Due to technical difficulties, I'm back. So we like Oppenheimer. We want, at least one of us wants to watch that. That might be interesting to go vegetate on that a little bit. I'm looking forward to this one here. This is a spectacular, stupendous blockbuster in the making with Will Ferrell in it and Margot Robbie. Barbie.
What?
Barbie.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
The super giant Barbie destroys New York. I'd watch that. Because the trailer, they have this big, huge, enormous Barbie doll standing there on a beach. I'm like, holy shit. All right. Barbie. Hey, Los Angeles. Nice. Apparently, woo. The thrill is in the air. Everybody's enamored and clamoring to go watch the Barbie movie. I can tell. Thank you very little. Well, next one is Marvels. Anybody interested in the Marvels?
Nah.
It's got Brie Larson in it. The Marvels.
Hey, what was a better film? Attack of the 50-Foot Woman or the one that she shrinks?
I don't know.
Oh wait, you're talking about the classic Attack of the 50-Foot Woman or the Incredible Shrinking Man.
No, it was the woman.
Yeah.
Because
there was a man too. No, there was the Incredible Shrinking Man.
I like the lady version better.
That
her husband's like she's shrinking.
Yeah, I know that was Lily Tomlin. Yeah, I remember that one.
I like that version better.
It's a play on it was a play on the original Shrinking, the Incredible Shrinking Man.
I haven't seen those.
But yeah, well,
it happens when it's cold, right? Am I right?
Yeah, so much for reaching, so much for Brie Larson. Here we go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Now, I don't know if this is, it says animation, so.
That's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be a Netflix movie. I don't know, even, it looks more like a series. I don't know, if you're a Turtles fan, I would check it out if you actually am a fan.
I kind of like, I like the animations, all of them, from the original all the way up to the last series they had.
I've got
CG
the 90s.
animation.
I've got the 90s Turtles films. So yeah.
Yeah, I watched those. Those weren't bad, and the new ones, I didn't mind the new ones too. I went to see them
They're
at the
okay.
theater.
I've seen them both. Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, I enjoyed them both. But I really liked the henchmen, Rocksteady and Bebop. Those were good. Those were funny. They did those good.
Yeah, that
those
was
were good.
Sheamus from from WWE, isn't it?
Yeah. They did those two characters pretty good. I thought so, but yeah. Here's another one that harkens back to Sharknado. The Meg 2, The Trench.
Oh, lovely! Aye. The first one was all right. I like that. Yeah.
I haven't seen the first one, but some scary creature swimming around that's enormous. It's going to eat you.
Jason Statham versus a shark.
Yeah,
Megalodon,
that's right.
wasn't
He
it,
is
or
in it.
something?
It's a megalodon.
Megalodon.
Yeah, megalodon. The Meg. The first one was the Meg. Yeah,
Technically there were two. So
yeah, megalodon. Yeah,
I'll
that'd
do
be
it then.
interesting. Oh, here's another gem from our favorite freaking evil empire of Walt Disney Pictures.
Sorry.
Walt Disney Pictures is going to reimagine their Haunted Mansion.
Oh.
Yeah, with Rosario Dawson and Owen Wilson. Yeah, Winona Ryder is in it. Oh wow!
Wow.
Jared Leto and Danny DeVito and Jamie Lee Curtis all in the Haunted Mansion movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be sure and not watch that.
That's I didn't mind the ones they did with Eddie Murphy because they were funny.
I haven't seen it.
I
Yeah,
actually
did
enjoyed those. The Haunted Mansion that he did. Yeah, that was a good movie, actually, in my opinion. Okay. Obviously, the enthusiasm is just riveting for that.
Yeah, I can tell.
I know, right? Here's another Warner Brothers classic that's going to go down in flames if their track record holds, and that's the Blue Beetle.
The heck is that?
And I can already see that George Lopez.
If it doesn't have gold booster gold in it, I'm not interested. To me, those two go hand in
Booster
hand.
Gold. Oh my God! Really?
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Beetle and Booster
I love
Gold?
Booster Gold. Yeah, they
Oh,
used to team up
bet
all
you
the time.
do.
Yeah.
All right. I bet they did.
Not in a gay way.
I'm glad you prefaced that.
Right.
Well, let's see what else we got here that's even worth mentioning. Oh yeah. What the hell? Oh, who's doing this one? Okay, now this might be good because Denzel Washington is in it. This might be good. The Equalizer 3.
I haven't seen the
I
second
like the first one.
First
I
one.
did like
I've
the
only
first
seen
one
the
as
first
well.
one.
I have not seen the second one.
It's still. I'm sorry, without the theme tune. Gotta have the theme tune. Didn't have the theme tune. It's not the Equalizer without the theme tune. It's a generic show, a generic film in the vein of the Equalizer, but without the theme tune. With no
it's
Edward
just not the
Woodward.
same.
I
love that show with Edward Woodward. It was a great series. I watched the hell out of that.
One of the greatest theme tunes in TV history.
Oh, hell yeah. Great.
I've seen a little of the Equalizer, but I don't remember much about it.
That TV show was freaking epic in my opinion. What they've done to it now as a TV show is murder. They murdered it.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Gobby.
No.
Hello, Gobby. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey.
Gobby, buddy. Welcome to the fray. All right. You've completed all my job. Does that mean
why
you want
are you
to
not on the stream?
Well, I didn't send him a link because he said he wasn't going to be available, but I can do that. I can send you a link.
You just
Mr.
became
Gobby.
available.
No excuse. No, you've told us you're not doing anything anymore.
He's not right.
I'm free now. Send me a link.
Okay. I'm putting my. I'm trying to do technical stuff here.
Wow.
Wait.
Multitasking.
Wait. Yes, I am. I'm
Ladies.
multi-dividing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay. And he has been multi-dividing. I don't know what.
You
It's
massage?
Saturday morning and it's colder than shit.
I think the multitasking confused your brain and the motor to your mouth wasn't working because it couldn't handle all those things happening all at once.
You know me so well.
I think I do.
Gobby, I just sent you a link in the DMs, buddy. So yeah, I was able to function. I actually did copy and paste it to your thing, so I am functioning, albeit a little slow, but because it's freaking cold in here. Thank you, wife.
We're away to see, we're away to hear him get beat up now.
Oh hell. Oh my God. Hey, Cam, how cold is it over there at your place? Because I know you live in cold country. It's now it's 64 degrees inside my house. Thank you very much, wife. So holy shit. Anyway, getting back to whatever the hell it is we were originally doing. So the Equalizer, Denzel Washington, that might be a positive one to watch. Here's another one. Here's a good one, I guess. I am aware that there was a first movie. This is a number 2, so it's a sequel. It's a horror flick called The Nun 2.
I haven't seen any of those.
I have not. I was made aware of The Nun a few days ago, and it looks
I haven't
horrifying.
seen any of those. The Conjurings and all that, the Ouija thing.
Yeah,
you know,
this
I
one
haven't seen any of
definitely.
them.
Yeah,
There's
this
a
one
bazillion
definitely
of them
looks
now.
like one of those. Yeah, it's
I've
one of
not
those
seen
ones where you
any.
don't want to watch it in the dark.
No,
Probably be a good one. Maybe the adrenaline will get pumping in you. Huh?
who knows?
I don't know. We'll see. But and then right below that it says A Haunting in Venice. Now, I don't
Okay.
recognize any of the. Oh yeah, okay. So there's Tina Fey is in it. She's one of the Build actresses.
I remember the name. Forget what she's been in.
Tina
Not so
Fey.
much.
Yeah, Woody Allen fame.
All right. Okay.
Well, here's the one that actually probably would be good, better than the one just before. Expendables 4.
Okay. Yes.
Jason,
Thought
50
about
Cent, Megan Fox is in it. Yeah. Dolph Lundgren, Randy
Mhm.
Couture, Tony Jaa, Iko. Wait, okay, hang on a second. Yeah, and now, back by popular demand, we have Gobby Guy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today?
Hello.
Hello!
Sir, how are you?
Pissed off with YouTube. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Apparently, that's the sentiment. What
What
else
was it?
have they done?
Your video
Huh?
was similar to another video, therefore it's bad or something.
Oh,
Crap.
ready? Yeah, you ready for this? You ready for this? It's similar because somebody who's claimed it runs a channel that takes videos and pictures of cows. Cows. Cows.
Are you kidding? Are you serious?
I am shitting you not. I'm going to put a video up later with all the evidence to prove so.
I saw the video. It's just the one that was like the trailer version, right?
Oh no! I'll get ready for this. I launched another trailer up, which was for the Sixth Doctor, and it got claimed by exactly the same moron that claimed the last one.
What? How?
Well, you ask me because I'm currently having a very, very interesting tete-a-tete with YouTube, trying to get them to explain exactly what's going on. But you know, I might as well bang my head against the brick wall. Arseholes.
So your video has nothing whatsoever to do with cows.
Not that I'm aware of.
Is it the music?
No,
Because usually
because
that's where they nail me. Is the music.
you see. Now, the trailers for the Fifth and the Sixth Doctor are exactly the same as the trailer for the Fourth Doctor, which was uploaded with 0 issue.
Gotcha.
But the
So
Fifth
you've
and the
got
Sixth
some
one, little shitbag pissing
Yeah,
me
I was
about,
gonna say.
basically. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm absolutely fuming with him. I really am. So
You've got
No,
a lot. You've got a chance of taking the piss. That's what it is.
just a bit. And then the best thing is I uploaded the Fifth Doctor's one using the one. I mean, remember that these upload on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and everything else. No problem at all.
Yep.
Not an issue. But on YouTube is an issue. So I used the one I uploaded on TikTok, which has the TikTok logo bouncing around up. And it got claimed by somebody in the Philippines who films plants growing out of the ground.
It's all
I'm
the
sorry.
AI bots.
Did you feature plants in your video?
Well, I must have. I must also have a secret cow in the shed. Exactly. Where it come from? But no,
Oh, I'm
other than
sorry.
that,
I'm sorry. I've got to say it. That's some bullshit. That's some
Yeah.
bullshit.
hold on, let's get the button going.
Oh my god.
I guess you got a cow problem, huh, Gobby?
Got a cow problem. Got a cow problem.
I'm having
So-
a difficult time understanding. What is
so-
it? An image, Gobby,
so-
that they're saying that's on the video?
You know, they won't give me any indication, no feedback, no reason why, nothing to help me out. Just tough shit, basically.
So let me ask
just
you
because
this.
then. It's just because.
It's because
Let me ask you this: is it affecting? Are they trying to do that with your actual stream video or stream?
no, not at the moment. But the problem is, if this person's already doing what they're doing now in my trailers, what's them stop them from starting to claim all my other videos?
Have you contacted the content creator?
Yeah, but I get zero response. So
they're probably from out of the country.
well, it's probably, or it's somebody I've really rubbed up the wrong way using it via that channel or something. I don't know, but I'm not happy. So I'm going to do another trailer just for YouTube, which will be interesting to see if anyone could copyright strike that one, because it's just going to be my bare ass cheeks talking to a microphone. I'm going to write the words "fuck you, YouTube" all over my ass cheeks. Do you reckon that'll get up?
It'll get someone up, I'm sure.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
I'll watch it. I'll share it.
Or give somebody indigestion. I don't know.
No. I mean, if they're really lucky, I might even wipe my ass before doing the video.
Hey!
But any case,
Oi!
but other than that, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I've completed all my jobs.
All right, Gobby.
Yeah.
Now, so you have a channel on Rumble, right? Or
yeah, I do. But I can't
so
But I can't live stream on Rumble. Not until I've hit a certain amount of subscribers.
Yeah, you have to get to a certain point, then you can. Yeah.
Or I could pay through the nose, which I'm not prepared to do, just because some guy who owns a pack of cows finds it.
Hey, Gobby, are you monetized on Rumble?
No, not. Well, they say they are, but I've heard shit all. But you know,
you can, but you have to get up to a certain point. I think the threshold might be higher than. It's either as high or higher than YouTube, possibly.
Oh, it probably is. The problem is YouTube. No, they've got us all over a barrel, and that's the problem. That's a big problem, because there is no viable alternative to YouTube. Not with the reach that YouTube has, any case. They know that they can treat all content creators, other than those that lick their backsides and earn them shitloads of advertising revenue, as they can just treat us like shit, basically, and it's not acceptable. Not in my eyes, any case.
No, I definitely sympathize and agree.
Can I say thank you to Cam about the series we're doing about Doctor Who with John? Yeah, because we're doing thanks, mate. It's a pleasure. We enjoy doing them. Yeah, they're great. And Gobby, I don't know if you're aware, but in my description of this broadcast, I have the link to your Peter Davidson stream that you did with John White, and so it's there for anybody who wants to click on that link and go watch that great stream that you did with him on that. Yeah, it was a good stream. It was a good stream, and and there's good news for John as well. Well, better news for John. So it's all fingers crossed. It looks like we might be able to complete the whole series of what we're doing. So fingers crossed. Any case. Yeah. So there you go. So other than that, carry on with whatever the hell you were talking about before I come and ruin it.
Didn't ruin it. A little interlude to just looking at all the shitty movies that. Okay, here's another one, everybody. That's a Marvel Entertainment production.
That's shit. That's shit. That's gone.
That's coming out. That's coming out in the later part of this year in October, and that's Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, great.
Kraven the Hunter coming out in October, and I'm familiar with the character. Most of the character involving Spider-Man and stuff like that back in the old cartoon series. Kraven the Hunter. I always saw Kraven when he would come on the Spider-Man. Usually he was tracking Morbius or somebody like that. The same with Blade, the same with Punisher. The Punisher was always, interwoven into the Spider-Verse in the old days, back in the 90s and stuff like that, or early 2000s. So I don't know. I'm sure there's some comic book fans that would be interested to see the movie. I don't really have a major interest in it. If I hear that it's okay or it's good, then I might consider watching it just to see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? how they did the character.
Absolutely.
I don't have any comic books on him. Like I said, the only time I was exposed to Kraven the Hunter was through Spider-Man's television shows. So I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Here's one that everybody's going to be wanting to see, and that's the Paw Patrol movie, the Mighty Movie.
Oh, awesome! Someone's taking the kids to sleep. Hey!
There's no list of actors. It's just from Paramount Pictures, Nickelodeon Movies, and Spin Master Entertainment, and that's for October.
Gotta watch that. Gotta watch
Paw
that.
Patrol.
Paw Patrol rocks, man.
I know,
Paw
right?
Patrol rocks. Yeah.
And here's another one. I don't know. Apparently, the original guy is in this movie, but apparently they have Saw 10 coming out in October.
I saw the third one. That's
Saw
it. That's as
10.
far as I got.
Yeah. Apparently, I've seen a couple of pictures, and it's the guy that originally played Saw, and he doesn't look too good in makeup or whatever. But anyway, I was never into the Saw franchise. It didn't really interest me. But I know there's a lot of people that are.
Like I say, I saw the third one. That's as far as I got.
Yeah, and then so here, I don't know if anybody saw the first part, but this part 2 of Dune is coming
I haven't
out
seen
in
the first.
November.
I haven't seen the first bit yet.
So
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh yeah,
I
that
haven't
is
seen
the
the
other
first
film
one
I'm
either.
looking forward to.
Yeah,
I've seen the first one. It's
Dune Part 2?
fantastic.
Yeah.
It is good. It is good. I am looking forward
like
to
it.
the second part.
I gotta watch the first part. Then I watched the original one, with which I thought was great. That had Sting in it and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
No,
here's
the
another.
new one's good. The new one's good, so it's worth watching.
So everybody's
Yeah,
looking forward to that one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Here's another one that people might be looking forward to, and that's Hunger Games.
No. I haven't seen any of them either.
I haven't either. I have no. Well, that. Who the hell is it? I'm looking at this here. Who is in that one?
It's Jennifer Lawrence in it. The woman.
No, I
who
don't see
created-
her name in here. But Peter Dinklage is also in this one too.
Oh, that'll be fun, eh? I mean, fun.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah.
That's a heck of a small target to hit. I'm sorry, but it is.
I know, right? It is. Yes.
Just.
Here's another one. I don't know if anybody had seen the first, but Chicken Run: The Dawn of the Nugget. What
I
the
have
hell?
not.
Genuinely, the first one doesn't really need a sequel. To be
It
fair,
doesn't. No.
no. The first one was mildly entertaining, but that's about.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, the first one was okay.
It was all right.
Wasn't Mel Gibson?
Yeah, he was the voice of the rooster.
Yeah. It was okay. I enjoyed it. It really reminded me. The animation really reminded me of Wallace and Gromit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. Well, it's the same people, and it's Aardman.
Yeah.
It's Aardman,
Yeah. Aardman. Yeah, and they did the Wallace and Gromit movie, which I thought was freaking funny as hell.
I mean, I suppose it'd be all right to watch because of the effort that it takes to make these movies. But
yeah,
does it really need one?
Yeah.
Mm.
Here's a couple of remakes that are coming out. And and I hate this when they do this stupidness.
It's lazy.
Yeah, another one from Warner Brothers. They're remaking Wonka.
No, leave
yeah.
it. Go away.
I don't know. Whatever. And then they're remaking The Color Purple movie.
Why?
I don't know. Isn't
Wonka the one where we're going to get the backstory of Wonka when he was a child?
I think this is what it is. The backstory of Wonka. I believe it is. It doesn't say.
We don't need it.
Yeah. Because what I said before earlier in the broadcast, what I have here is I have the list from IMDb, and the list just goes by month and then franchise name or movie name, production company, and then it gives you the director and actors. It doesn't give you ratings or any kind of detailed information or synopsis on the movie. It just has the vital information. That's it.
I think that's what Wonka is.
So,
yeah, it's Willy Wonka's backstory, like we need it, but I don't know.
Right.
So here's something interesting that I did not know. There's not a lot of information on. I have not seen anything online on this, although I didn't even think to look for it until I just see it right now. December 20th is a release date for an untitled Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel.
Yes, sequel.
Oh yes, I heard about
Directed,
Yeah, I heard about that.
yes,
Yeah.
screenplay by Jason Reitman. It's starring McKenna Grace, who's the girl, I guess, and
Yeah, she is.
Carrie
Yeah.
Coon, Finn Wolfhard, and Paul Rudd is also in it. So
it is
like
a proper sequel then. Proper
a
sequel.
sequel. Yeah, it's a sequel. That's good. That's
Yeah,
Afterlife-
that movie.
Afterlife was
that
good.
Yeah, it was. It
Such
was
a
good.
great
If it follows on from
Such a
that
great movie.
with
Great
the
movie.
tone and stuff.
Yeah,
it'll be-
it was awesome. And then last but last, December 25th, Christmas Day, they have a scheduled opening for wait for it,
Oh, no.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Oh, really?
Whatever.
I haven't seen the first
I
one,
don't care.
so
I'll be honest.
Momoa, and they are billing Amber Heard in the second spot.
Well, I'm not going to watch it if she's in
And
it.
it has William Dafoe in it, Dolph Lundgren. Okay, so I would like to see those guys, but I don't want to have anything to do with that
I
broad.
mean, what was it?
No.
Jason
And Nicole
Momoa
Kidman's
was-
in this
yeah.
too. So yeah, Tamora Morrison's in it as well. So basically, it's pretty much everybody
It's the same cast from the original one, then, yeah.
from the original. Yeah, So it's
Which
gonna
I'll be honest,
yeah,
wasn't that
that's
bad. It was all right. It was mild entertainment. The first one was it?
It was one, like I said before, it's one of those. It was
Right.
entertaining. It wasn't
Yeah.
great. It wasn't awesome. It
I
was
haven't
just
seen it, but-
entertaining.
Jason Momoa was good as Aquaman in Justice League,
Yeah.
I will say. So
He was. I think what they're going to do is they're going to recast him as the main man Lobo,
all right,
which I can
heard of
definitely
Lobo
see
one.
him as Lobo.
Right.
Yeah, Lobo was a very interesting character. Love that character. But yeah, so that's that for the movie ones. Now I have a list of television shows.
Oh, this will be fun.
I'm just
This will be
scrolling
great.
through. There's not much that jumps out at me.
Remake.
Yeah.
Original,
Pretty
but no one
much.
gives a shit. Remake.
Now, this is the thing: is I guess season 2. I don't know, this started on January 15th. I don't know what's going on with it, but obviously they had the season in the can already. But Mayor of Kingstown season 2 started on the 15th. That's got Jeremy Renner in it.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it?
It's going to
Really,
really be awkward because now I heard someone said he was released from the hospital, or is he still in the hospital? I don't know.
The last
Um,
time I saw, he was in the hospital still. So
Yeah,
'cause
and he
he's
was.
not in a good way.
Yes,
No,
his
There
leg
were
would-
rumors that he would probably end up having to have his leg amputated.
I
Yeah,
heard that. That's about as much as I heard after the accident. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. They redid the promotional picture of him because originally in the promotional one he's covered in blood, and obviously they've took that off
yeah.
obviously
Well,
because
yeah,
of his
yeah.
accident, which is fair
Right.
enough. But it'll be interesting to see how they work around this.
Yeah.
because it is the main
Yeah.
part of that show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is awkward. It is awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's read this chat here real quick. Cam in the chat says Dune Part 1 was good. Looking forward to Part 2. I'm a huge fan of the books and Lynch's movies.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then Papa
haven't
Cotton
seen
was
the first
saying
one.
Ardman is doing Chicken Run and the Wallace and Gromit stuff. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. The Mayor of Kingstown. I hope the rumors are not true, but anything is possible. So
Yeah.
we've got that, and then I'm sure. Wait, did we lose somebody? We did.
Yeah,
Wait,
we lost him
just
ages ago.
we lost
You just
him.
noticed. No,
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
it's-
I'm looking at two. I'm looking at two minimized screens on my one screen here. So I've got two. I got this open, and I've got right next to it.
Yeah,
I've
he-
got-
Well,
He
fuck
dropped
him anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
He probably had a baby emergency. So
Yeah, most
Yeah.
likely.
What a
yeah.
connection.
Oh, and look
Really?
at Gobby's beautiful logo
Yeah.
design. Look at that Beautiful
Beautiful
logo
thing.
design.
And the best thing is if I go over to here, look, you get that.
Look at that. Look at that in the background. Look at that.
There we go. And we've
Wait a
also
minute.
got.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
And then we can put that up as well. Look,
There we go.
look at
Look
that.
at all the goodies in the background. Look at that logo on the bottom left. Look at all this
Yes.
stuff here.
Look at all this stuff
What?
in here.
Whoever
was the-
designed that
who
is
was-
a genius.
Of
Sheer
technical
genius, mate.
genius.
Technical,
Of sheer
amazing.
genius.
Absolutely stunning.
he's-
Absolutely
That or
stunning.
he's
Oh,
locked
wait a minute.
himself in
I
his
did
house.
it.
Yes.
He locked himself in his house.
He
I
wants you
did.
to
I've
leave it
got
long
the
enough.
genius
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I
Would
know,
you
right?
blow the smoke up the ass far too much that he had to just jump in and say, it was me.
Yeah.
Well,
Another
I always
smoke blowing.
I
Makes
blow
it
a lot of
look
smoke up his ass. I call him a genius all the time. You know,
So because obviously you
hasn't gotten me very far.
I'm using OBS now to do things, so I can
Very posh.
You do it. Yeah, you're using OBS, huh?
yeah,
Nice.
look, I can do that. Look at this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've got technical difficulties.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
There you go. So there you go.
Excellent.
Nice.
I'm learning to use OBS, so it's pretty cool. I do like it.
I have it. I'm still working with it. I'm kind of afraid to try to use it.
No,
I
it's
might
fun.
Screw
It's
something
easy.
up, but
No, it's
Yeah.
quite easy.
Willie swears
Willie's the
by it,
best.
and
Oh,
so does Time Prophet swears by OBS too. So
Well, I did a live stream on my gaming channel, and I was doing a absolutely brilliant one of City Skylines. Until about halfway through, I realised I actually turned on the video capture, so I was just broadcasting a completely black screen, which is quite impressive. Me chatting away, look at this, guys. Everybody's going, what? There's fuck all on the screen. Oh shit! Sorry. Click. There you go.
oh man,
You just got to remember to turn stuff on and off. So, but it's all right. Yeah. So, I do like it. I mean, I've even for John's streams, I've even got that where I can put that up so everybody's fully aware
nice.
of
yeah,
the signs and symptoms if we need them, because it's
Absolutely.
a message.
Yeah.
A message we need to get out. So I'm just learning as I go. I'm just learning as I go. It
Good
is
job.
it is huge.
So you've got your chroma keys programmed, huh?
Oh yeah. So I mean, I could put my sodas up. There you go. It's all it's all posh.
Yeah, there you go.
And all of
Boy,
it
look
for
at
free.
you.
All of it for free.
You're all tech.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at me.
OBS
Looks like I know what I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like I know what I'm doing. Oh shit, that's the wrong button in it. No,
Is
but
that
there you go.
Nice
What?
logo, by the way.
Yeah,
Nice logo.
That there. That's
is
the
that
Simpsons.
is that the? Oh, I thought it was the president of the United States. It looks like it.
Oh, that was Joe Biden in the first one. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but
Holy
no,
crap.
if you get the chance, use it. But this logo is just like, it's just, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. And
fun.
and no one can claim it against me. Well, except for Lee because it's his. But so he has that power over me.
That's what,
Yeah, I
it
know,
looks like a couple of bull horns, so it's like cow horns.
Oh, perhaps that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting claimed.
There you go.
Except, of course, this logo isn't on any of the trailers.
It's Highland.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Nice.
Or he owns a cow called Gobby. Perhaps that's the issue. I don't know. I'm just
Who knows?
Who knows? But there you go.
Crazy.
Oh dear, mate. Right then, should we go back to your
Good
TV
job,
shows?
Gobby. Nice logo.
Yes. Thank you, Lee. Love you.
Hey, this is entertainment right here. What the heck?
Yeah. We don't need. Yeah, you don't need to list all those repeats on the TV shows. Oh dear me. Right then, bring that back up there.
Oh, too much.
Oh,
Too much. Okay,
Gotta be
so
done.
so the mayor of Kingstown's in question and what's going on with that because of
yeah,
Jamie
it's gonna be
Renner's
awkward. Yeah, it's gonna be
situation.
awkward for him.
Hopefully, he'll be recovering quickly and back at acting. We all hope.
As soon as
So
possible.
there's another show that came out, or a season 15 on MTV, and that's RuPaul's Drag Race. Moving
No one
on.
wants it. Yeah, move on. Yeah, thanks for that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. What else we got? Looking. Who's typing? Oh, I can hear. Bump, bump, bump. Pip, pip,
Sorry.
pip, pip,
Sorry.
He's pounding away like, yeah.
He's
Don't say that.
destroying-
He's pounding
Okay.
away at what? Oh, his keyboard. Sorry.
Well,
He's away,
Okay,
starting- destroying somebody else.
Yeah, he's
started
destroying somebody else on Twitter.
this.
Yeah,
I saw
sorry.
this-
There was a tweet by some guy selling a T-shirt saying asking why TERFs. Hold on, let's see what it say. TERFs, the radical exclusionary.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that
whatever.
that one.
Yeah, he's selling a T-shirt. He says, "Can I get away with selling this?" And effectively, the T-shirt says, "If you're a TERF, just go ahead and yourself."
Oh, nice.
Nice.
The answer is no.
Yeah, so that remains that remains up. That's no problem.
No,
Having
exactly.
a post telling you to go and off yourself, but I post a poll on my profile
Yeah,
and it gets
exactly.
shadow banned. You know, it's
Straight away.
outrageous.
Wrong.
Yeah, that definitely
Such
seems
double
like a
standards. It really
Yeah,
is.
breach of terms of service there. It's just like, yeah.
Oh, it's
Go
just-
off yourself.
come on,
totally
Elon,
fine.
pull your finger out, mate.
Sort it out, Elon. Get it. You said earlier Twitter's for the truth, so let's get it sorted, shall we? Hi, John.
Hey,
Here we
all
go.
right.
JWC
How you doing, mate?
Reviews. Hi, peeps.
Yay!
Hello,
Hey.
sir. Welcome to the mayhem that is my stream.
Indeed.
Also on television, actually on Netflix, season
Oh.
1 of. Now, I was hoping Willie would still be here for this because, but anyway, the title of this just grabbed me by the throat. I have to make innuendos and insinuations on this. It started yesterday, season 1 on Netflix of a show called Bake Squad.
What?
What? Sounds very Netflixy that no one will watch.
Bake Squad.
Squad.
Willie would get that reference like immediately, and he's not.
And
here.
I was going to get Netflix as well, just so I could see that.
Yeah, well worth the subscription fee, mate.
I don't know what the hell. Bake Squad. Yeah, who knows?
Right, wonderful, brilliant.
They're also on. They're still around. The CW still actually is in business. So on
Yeah,
the CW,
still-
apparently here in the United States, also Penn and Teller has a 9th season of Fool Us.
Awesome,
Okay.
brilliant. Yeah, great. Moving on.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, exactly. Moving on.
moving on.
I don't
quickly.
really see anything on TV that's coming out this year, new seasons or new series.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing really this month. Ugh.
So I'm just playing with my toys.
I'm just scrolling
Now,
through
before you
this
start,
thing.
it's these toys, not those sort of
Yeah,
toys.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can only see you from the chest up. Just saying.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, here's something that's actually worthwhile watching on Comedy Central, season 26 of South Park. That's season
Oh,
26
yeah.
starts on February 8th.
That's
26
Mark
of them? Wow.
Yeah.
See you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah. You respect my authority!
Respect my authority. Damn it, Kyle.
Damn it, Kyle. Oh, God.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Oh,
Oh shit! So that's
Oh,
something,
dear.
you know.
If it
I don't
was
really
to be
see
a
it. Oh, okay.
Have you-
So
have you seen-
February 10th.
hold
Oh,
on.
you
Before
have
we go,
season-
have you seen John's
Right.
comment about Bake Squad? They arrest people who won't bake a wedding cake.
Wait. Yeah, he's probably right.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh,
Oh, dear me.
wait.
Probably is.
Wait. Abby, someone's come back.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix also started a sequel to the 70s show called That 90s Show. It wasn't as good as the first. Yeah,
It was never-
I haven't seen either of them. So
I have seen some
Tempest
trailers
show's
for it. I don't really. It doesn't really
No.
interest me either.
No.
February 10th, also another wonderful show from Disney Channel is the
Oh, great.
Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur season 1.
Yeah,
Who?
great.
what?
Yeah. Yeah, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
fantastic.
Should I get Disney Plus for that then? Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. February 16th, season 3 on Paramount Plus, Star Trek Picard.
Great. Yeah, brilliant.
Nope.
Star Trek Picard. I don't know.
Although apparently this one, like, some people are saying that this one's going to be fairly good, but these are the same people who say that it's no.
Wait.
Because they've
It's
done such a great
ridiculous.
job so far.
John Johnson, it's ridiculous. I'm afraid to go into a bakery and ask for a fruit loaf.
Oh dear me.
That's
Oh, dear.
Hey, John, they try to give them away free at Christmas here. They call them fruitcakes.
Yeah.
They're the most vile, nastiest crap I've ever been forced to eat in my life.
Well, you didn't have to eat it. I
When I
mean,
was a kid, I did.
oh come on, don't start, because apparently,
Oh, you
remember,
did.
here in the UK, eating
Yeah.
cake in the office is as bad as passive smoking. So,
Hmm.
and that was from the head of the UK Food and Health Agency. Yay! So you can't have cake now. Can't have cake. Can't have any good thing.
No cake.
No cake.
Yeah.
No
There we
cake.
go.
No cake. No cake.
So, here we go. NBC is season 5. Really? I didn't even know it freaking existed. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the remake of Magnum PI. Obviously, it's not worth the
What?
shit. That's why I'm watching it. Yeah.
I heard that was
Season
crap and
5
got
starts
cancelled.
in February of Magnum PI on NBC.
There's only one Magnum PI.
Yes.
Only one
That's still
Magnum
going.
PI.
Yes, there's only one.
There's only
Yep.
one.
Only one. And it ain't this one.
It just don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
thought they finished.
yeah,
I thought they cancelled that.
I thought they did too, but apparently they didn't.
Season
Um,
5.
Yeah, season 5.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Scrolling down here. Oh yeah, okay. Season 3 on Disney Plus. The Mandalorian. Yay. Whatever.
Well, it's all right.
The first 2 seasons were enjoyable. I don't know about what this one's going to be. The friggin' Boba Fett one was a disgrace.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
No wonder fucking Tamara was all bent out of shape about that whole series.
He
So
wasn't thrilled. No.
he didn't even like it.
No,
So,
so many inaccuracies. But we won't start on that.
yeah, I know. I'm spinning down here. I saw something, and I can't. Where are they? I'm scrolling down. Yeah. What? Nope.
Was this no?
Oh,
Because
here we go. Here we go. You're probably aware of of this. They're doing a, I guess, a prequel to the Grease franchise called Rise of the Pink Ladies.
yeah,
Where they have they have a lot of ethnic inaccuracies in this in the
Oh.
trailer that I've seen, because this takes place in the 1950s.
No. You just didn't look at the 1950s in the right frame. They were always people were always there. I mean, you know, back in
Yeah.
the 1800s, the British Army was overrun with black and Asian soldiers.
Yeah.
You know, you just didn't see because you weren't
Right.
looking properly. Oh,
Yeah, wasn't looking because
You're
historically
looking.
it's completely
No,
freaking inaccurate. Inaccurate.
no, you know, it was the year 2010 when history was rewritten. We'd all got it wrong. We didn't see properly.
that's
we weren't
right.
looking
That's-
properly.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's George Orwell. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Mm.
Rise of the Pink Ladies. Yeah. So yeah, that starts on April 6th, and I don't give a shit.
No,
Um,
'cause it's no, just no. Really.
okay, this one is an interesting one on the Freeform channel, season 2 of Single Drunk Female.
Great. Fortunately, that one hasn't hit the UK, so but you know.
Well, I like UK's version, AbFab. That was a go. And it was
that was-
two single drunk ladies.
Yeah, but that was classic comedy, would it? You know.
Yes, it was. It is
Brilliant.
funny as
Can't
hell.
write it down. Can't write it down.
No, you can't.
No,
No, you
sadly,
can't.
sadly.
That was the only good thing out of my second wife was she introduced me to AbFab.
Oh well, there you go.
And at that time, it was on PBS here in the United States.
PBS.
Yeah, public broadcasting service. With your donations and our shitload of federal funding, we can manipulate the minds of your children.
we call that the BBC here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We pay them a shitload of money and they get government finance.
Oh,
Yeah. It's the BBC.
yeah.
Yeah. Arseholes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on. Holy smokes! I'm just scrolling down through. Fear of the Walking Dead season 8 starts in May.
Boy,
yeah, I
that
don't
needs to
see
finish now.
anything.
Yeah, that needs to
Yeah, I don't know. What the hell happened to my thing here? That's it. Okay.
That's it. Wow, awesome.
That's
Wow.
yeah. That's pretty much. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's other stuff, but you know, I'd rather watch frickin' Ricky Berwick videos than some of the shit I just read off of.
Good old Rico. Good old Rico.
Ricky Berwick, yeah.
He
Oh,
hasn't posted a lot of things for a while now.
I just got a notification
He's
while
been
we
a
were
bit
doing
quiet,
the stream.
hasn't he?
He posted a video. Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
subscribed to him,
YouTube.
so-
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. Well, no. See, thing is, you can be subscribed to people. They just don't send notifications out. So
Yeah.
it's
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
true.
And speaking of such, hey, everybody in the chat or watching, if you haven't done so, please like the stream, hit that like button, and please subscribe to my channel so that you guys can at least get notifications when I
Oh,
put,
you,
when I put
you might get two notifications, and then YouTube will go, "Nah, he's getting too popular," and
Yeah,
turn it off.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you are subscribed to anyone's channel, every now and again, go and check to make sure your notifications
Yeah,
haven't been
exactly.
turned off, because they do it. I've had
Yeah.
many complaints on my channel
Yes.
where people, especially the
Yeah.
live shoots
I
that
didn't
we've
even
been
know you were
doing.
doing. Yeah.
I didn't even know you would. I never got a notification. So just check your notifications, because YouTube like being YouTube. Not my
Yeah,
must.
no, I've had several people
YouTube
that are regulars in the
does
chat
indeed like
that
the
don't
YouTube
even get the notification. I'll put up the notification for the broadcast like 2 or 3 days ahead of time, and they get it when it finally notifies them when I actually start the stream.
So
Don't
to
even see
solve the issue of the notification buttons, some of us try and pull up trailers, but then they get taken down and claimed by somebody who runs pictures of the cows. So
Yeah,
not big.
sounds
not
about
big
right.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh god, my head.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so yeah, if anybody's interested in the description down below here, you have links for Crual Birab's YouTube channel. Go check him out. Also,
Which is
for
nothing on
Willie-
it. Nothing. Fuck
Yeah.
all. Nothing.
you can go and check it, but there's fuck all there. It's just a picture.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nada. Do a
That's my
video.
whole shtick. That's
What-
my whole
what-
shtick.
you
I'll have
have,
a channel and do
play,
nothing with it.
World of Warships on there and blow ships up.
Yeah.
And then Willie P is also there. That's
Thanks.
File 13. Go check him out. He does
Yeah,
Disco
yeah.
Fridays or whatever the hell it is. It's pretty entertaining. Also, a friend of the channel, because I didn't think Gobby Guy was going to be here, but I also have in the description Gobby Guy's link to his wonderful stream with John the White on the Peter Davidson era. Please
Yeah,
click on that
we've
and check
done
that
them all.
out.
We've
And
done
then
them all.
I didn't know if Lee was going to show up, so I said fuck it and just left him off. But I
That's
will
not-
put
Oh,
I will put
Feel the love.
Charming.
Feel the love in the
Fucking
room. Feel the love in the room.
lovely.
I will
Yeah,
put
that is
I will put a
just-
link to
Lovely.
Really?
And he's thinking about doing a nice animation for you as well.
Yeah. See, you know
No,
those
I'll-
titles you were going to get? You know those titles you're going to get? They're gone now, mate. Oh, no chance.
Kiss my fucking ass.
You shot yourself in the foot there, mate. Oh, dear,
after the I'll put a link in the description.
Too late.
after the
Too late. No,
broadcast.
it's gone. Moment's
Audio and
gone.
audio video. You can check out some of Lee's or probably his awesome work. So
It's too late now, mate. You shot it. It's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
know,
can hear him.
didn't
You
I?
can hear him. He's
I
typing
can hear him. He's
furious
typing
emails
away,
to you now.
complaining. Yeah. Melvin Deeply in the chat says, finally finished The Walking Dead, and that'll do. Gave Fear multiple tries, but it's shit. Shit. Lasted 2 episodes
Yeah.
of the Angry Teen one. They made no more for me. I hear that.
Yeah.
Cam Crash Courses. Thanks, Wookie, Cruel, Gobby, Problem, and everyone in the chat. Take it
one.
easy
Thanks,
and
Cam.
have some fun every day. Yeah, I
Have
know
a
you're
good day,
having some
Cam.
fun in that cold ass
Yeah.
weather over there too, buddy. Snow. He said he had snow for 2 days in a row. So
Oh, we did as well. I
Oh,
saw
wow.
4 snowflakes. It was impressive.
Yeah.
We had a light dusting and a bit of snow, and I had to rush out and buy all the bread and milk out of the supermarket just in case, because that's what we do here in the UK.
Yeah.
We just panic buy
Yeah.
everything.
you go to the panic buy. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Panic buy toilet
Yeah,
paper and
that's it.
pasta.
Yeah, you know, there's
Yeah.
a little bit of
You know
snow.
what they're panic buying now? It's funny, and this has been an
Little bit of-
ongoing problem. Is the freaking pet food is like flying off the shelf. Freaking dog and cat food at Walmart is almost like a 30-something foot long freaking aisle, and maybe only 8 feet of it has pet food on it. It's
Big shortages of pet food here as well, to be fair.
it's freaking nuts.
And eggs.
Well, you know, when
And
they
eggs.
Yeah.
when we get a little bit
Yeah,
of a snowflake there, and all the schools shut and all that. Yeah, that's it. And the panic buying.
It's great, but this has been ongoing. At least at Walmart's, it's been going, and it's their product. It's their brand of dog and cat food that's prominently out of stock. They have all the high end stuff.
Yeah, but that's why they keep the cheap stuff out of the shop, so you're forced to buy the expensive stuff.
Oh my god! And I talked to somebody. I actually talked to an employee, a department, someone who worked in the in that department, and it's freaking
create the artificial.
They get it. What they do get, they get a little bit in, and then it sells out immediately.
Yeah, it's
artificial demand.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's
and it
it's
also
nuts.
creates panic. It also creates panic and makes people fearful for food supplies and stuff like that.
Oh,
keep us all on edge. Keep us all on edge. So
absolutely. It's crazy.
Oh no.
So freaking cat food and dog food. It's nuts. I mean, the shortages, and then people are starting to realize about the eggs and such.
I was about to say.
So the eggs, like here, the freaking carton of eggs is like, something like upwards of $10 a freaking for a dozen eggs, and so it's nuts.
I saw a video. I saw a video with a farmer, and he was just saying that one of the reasons why there's a shortage of eggs is because the supermarkets are shortchanging the farmers.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's true. That's why I'm going to buy myself some chickens. I'm going to keep some chickens in my back garden.
There you go.
I decided I'm going to.
This is how bad it's gotten, and I've heard this. I didn't think it was real till I actually saw a freaking article. There's an here, since I live close to the border with Mexico. I'm like literally 25 miles away. I don't think it's happening here, but I know that's happening in New Mexico or in Texas, where people are actually driving across the U.S. border, Americans, going to Mexico, buying eggs at half or a third of a price and bringing them across. And the Border Patrol is freaking confiscating them when they try to bring them across as contraband.
Unbelievable.
And for some reason, smuggling eggs is now widespread. It's just freaking hilarious.
Yeah, we'll let people cross the border without checks, and we won't bother with the drugs. Damn you if you bring some eggs over. Yeah.
Where you go with them eggs?
Yeah,
exactly.
Step away from the egg. Step away from the eggs. Put the eggs down. Back away.
Exactly.
I've only got one.
Well, here's the funny thing. Back when the toilet paper was a big issue, that's exactly what they were doing too. They'd go back to Mexico, right across the border, buy a crap ton of buy toilet paper at a third of the price and bring it back because of toilet paper. First of all, the toilet paper was scarce, by design, but it wasn't scarce in Mexico. So, and the price was a little bit cheaper. It wasn't major because the prices for toilet paper didn't really go up extreme. They were just, they couldn't get supply. Okay. So they would go across the border and bring toilet paper across and have no problem. And, you know, and I got this information from people who actually worked at some of my accounts who actually lived in Mexico. So they would live in Mexico and they come over. That's quite common on border states. We have border communities. We have people who live in Mexico who are Mexican citizens, or they're American citizens, but they live in Mexico because their wife's Mexican or something like that. So they'll just come across, they'll work here, whatever, and go back home and to their house in Mexico. He was telling me that. I had a couple guys tell me that when this whole toilet paper thing happened. It's crazy.
Well, the funny thing is, in the UK, we had the toilet paper problem, but what everybody failed to notice is that we actually produce our own toilet paper. In fact, we've got 3 big factories that pump out toilet paper like you wouldn't believe, and we export toilet paper. But because somebody panicked in Australia because they didn't have toilet paper because it was imported, apparently we had a toilet paper problem, even though we literally make our own. But there you go.
Crikey, mate.
Yeah, exactly. The manufacturing plants here didn't have a problem.
No.
It was just that all of a sudden, the paper products just vanished.
Media generated panic, as always.
As usual.
And I mean, during that time when it was all, everybody was freaking out. Yeah, there would be some empty shelves, but that's because people would make a run on it that day and gut everything.
Exactly.
And then the next night they would get the shipment and have to restock the shelves. And usually they'd have, it's based on sales. So, say a company like Walmart would base their ordering on a computer system that would check on, would go by the register. So the register would say, okay, you sold, I don't know how many thousands of packages of XYZ toilet paper or XYZ paper plates, whatever, and it would order accordingly. Well, it's offset by however many days it takes to fulfill the order and then ship it from the distribution center. So you're going to have some outs because you have, 1,000 people make a run on Walmart and gut everything. And, of course you're going to have empty shelves, and then other people are going to panic because they can't find anything. And so you had that. So the supply, logistics had a hard time catching up. But once they caught up, once people calmed down, then all the shelves were filled again in a matter of weeks. You know, and it was just mass hysteria. It really was.
Yeah, wow.
And if anybody out there is interested, actually, I actually am a little tech savvy. I was able to add ProblemBeing's link to Audred Audio Video, which is his platform. He's got a bunch of great videos. Please go there and
you fucking off kisser.
I am.
You obsequious, groveling, snotty little. Oink.
Oink. God, you almost saw the brown on the end of his nose there.
I know, right?
Right?
I have to remove I couldn't get it in.
Are you implying something?
Me, I never imply anything.
You watch it, or I'll slap you for copyright claim.
Tearing my hair out with this lot, let alone anything else. I ain't got much hair to tear out, to be fair. Oh my God.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So there's that problem being.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So Gobby, what's on your agenda for the rest of your night?
Making a video telling YouTube what a bunch of arseholes they are.
Awesome.
Yeah, doing a new trailer they can't copyright, bastards.
There you go.
I suppose better eat. I suppose better pay attention to the children for 5 minutes. I mean, I did have
You got to feed the clan.
I did
right?
have them and everything, you know.
I suppose I better put some sort of effort in. Although I got in a massive argument today at the local supermarket about kids.
Oh,
It
wow.
was awesome. No. There was a guy who's got his kids, and he was way down the other end of the shop, and I don't know what his little daughter had done, but the tirade and the volume of his insults on this poor child, all the way down past all the cashiers.
don't like that.
This kid, and he walked around the corner and was we got like an escalator, and he was behind me, and he was really tearing into us. So I just turned around and said, "I think she got the fucking point, mate." I think she understands, but what she actually more understands is what an arsehole of a father you are. I said, "How dare you humiliate and berate a child like that?" He went, "Have you got children?" I've got 7, and I never treated any of them like that, you arse.
Yeah.
And he went, but you shouldn't be sticking your nose in. I said,
sir.
"Well, you shouldn't be shouting so loud that everybody can fucking hear you, you little prick."
Exactly.
He just looked at me. This old lady in front of me turned around and she went, "Well said, sir. Well said." And he,
Nice one.
and then he got off. And he got off, and I was in the opposite car park, and he went to go to the car park, and the doors opened, and he started out, and I went back out and I said, "Get in your car and shut the fuck up, boy. I'll watch you all the way into your car. You talk to her like that again, I'm calling the police on you."
There you go.
Wow.
Look, if a child steps out of line, you tell them off, but you don't go for a 5-minute horrible tirade.
No, that's abusive.
And the volume that
Yeah.
you could see everybody in the supermarket could hear it and were feeling uncomfortable. But unfortunately, they didn't want to say anything. So I thought, well, I don't nothing to lose.
I will.
So I will. I don't give a shit, son. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, there's no need for that. No need for that. So there you go.
Abby, someone in the chat says that Wookie Fever Presents, you have the Tim Pool look going for you today.
Because he's got that stupid beanie on his head.
I got my flump hat.
Got a beanie on his head.
My flump.
Look at him. Look at his knitted beanie.
I know. Flumpy fever.
Flumpy fever.
Oh, holy crap. So, problem being, are you going to be like pounding the keyboard as a keyboard warrior against the evil hordes of crazy people this weekend? Or are you going to like get away from it and relax a little? Hey, there we go.
I have work to do.
There we go.
He's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready for.
He's ready. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Hut 1, hut 2. There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
You still got your jersey? You still got your jersey?
Yeah, it's in the frame. It's on the frame. Yeah, my England shirt is any case. The others I've got somewhere hanging around. I don't know where they are.
Nice.
But my England one's I'm quite proud of because it's got a nice big blood stain on the shoulder. Where, guy should
not yours, right?
Guy should have had his chin strap done up. That's all.
There you go.
But did try and tell him you need to do that chin strap up, son, or someone's going to get hurt. And he's like, "Oh yeah, whatever." Okay, next down. Yeah, he should have had his chin strap done up.
Melvin Deeply in the chat says, "Was it Chris Gore shouting about her teeth?" I guess he's referring to Gobby's encounter at the moment.
Yeah, tell you what. Disgusting behaviour. Disgusting behaviour of a fellow human being. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, holy crap. Yeah. So,
it's funny since you mentioned that. I always find it funny is that there's a kerfuffle in the middle of the street or something, and then you say something, and they'll say, "Mind your own business." I'm like,
we were trying, but you were making it that loud. We couldn't ignore it.
How does one conduct private business in the middle of the street with a big audience? It's impossible.
Yes. Indeed. Absolutely. I mean, if they were quietly chatting in the toilets in your lens home and go, "Do you mind keeping the noise down, lads?" They might have a valid argument there, but keep the noise down, lads. trying to have a poo in here, if you didn't mind.
Holy smokes.
Oh,
Lee's got his mute button on, so we can't hear him typing away.
yeah, no, just wait. Yeah, just wait. I'm just waiting for the.
Gobby, that's awesome that you're using OBS like that. That's great,
Yeah.
man.
It's great. It actually, mate. Once you get into it, once you start practicing, it's quite easy to use.
I've been
'Cause, like-
playing with it a little bit. I posted a couple of videos a few months ago using OBS. It's actually quite easy. I'm just a little chicken shit about using it on a live stream. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
well, I'm doing it on your live stream. Look, it works.
Yeah. You got some great stuff there, man.
Yeah,
Great
I'm working
stuff.
on
And
it.
again, that logo that
Oh,
Lee did for you. is
Stop
frickin',
it now. It doesn't matter how much you want to blow
I'm-
smoke up your ass. You've shot yourself in the foot. Try all you like. It's just not going to work anymore. You've that whole,
You
that whole
brown
Yeah,
nosing toady.
soldier.
I know I am. What are you?
You mother loving son of a bitch.
Oh, ooh.
He's so violent.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh my god.
No, just problem being. That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
He is a problem. Being.
Yes.
Holy shit. So I guess we'll call it quits since it's about 3 hours now since the fun started.
It's not been
almost-
that long for me. It's not been that long.
No, for you and for problem. It's not been that long, but
Yeah,
I'm getting hungry. It's close to lunchtime here.
it's close to
I got
Tea time.
tea time.
Yeah. tea
Yeah,
time.
tea
I gotta
time.
feed the flump. I gotta feed the flump.
Oh, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and hug my children and go. Hello.
Yeah.
I'm your father.
Abby,
And then
someone in the chat says this. Well, gentlemen, everyone be well, be safe, and see you next week. Yes,
Well,
you too,
hopefully-
man.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
fingers crossed. Anything
yeah.
could happen in the next half hour.
Yes, that's it. Stand
Yes,
by
yes,
for action.
Stand by for
FAB.
FAB. Yes, I mean, next time I should turn around and shout at a man on an escalator and he could knife me. But there you go. That didn't enter my mind until I sat down in the car and went, I shouldn't have really said that because I could have.
Yeah.
Hey, you only live once. Hey.
Yep.
I'm sure your training would have come kick into gear
It'll
then.
kick in. Yeah, it'll kick
Yeah.
It'll
I'm sure
kick in a little bit.
it'd have been a nice little lump as he gently rolled down the stairs into the.
Would he though, or would the escalator have carried his crumpled remains up to the
Yes.
top?
Just gently bumping up against the step at the
Yeah.
top of the escalator.
Boom. Yeah, that would have been funny.
Everybody just stepping over him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Papa Cotton in the chat says that I might be the only one to admit it, but I love when couples fight on the lawn. The whole neighborhood does. Don't pretend you don't. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
Yeah.
look, it's George and Maureen. They're fighting again. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Get me the camera. Let's put it on TikTok. Live stream on
Give
TikTok.
me some popcorn in the lawn chair.
Yeah. No. Carry on. We're enjoying this.
Give me some chips and a beer.
Can you shout a bit louder? My mic on my phone isn't quite picking up what you're saying.
The quality of the camera's not that good. Can you come over here a bit?
Yeah. In fact, do it on my lawn if you would mind. That'd be very nice of you. Don't mess your own lawn up. Come over here. Yeah, get a bit closer.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah.
George, hold the camera so we can get a point of view as you're slowly pummeling your wife to death. That's very nice. Looks good on the YouTube. Great for the get it to the algorithms. Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a GoPro. Put a GoPro on your chest.
Yeah. Put a GoPro right. Exactly.
Two GoPro on each fish so we can see him landing. Oh god. No, don't take any advice. Just ignore everything I just said. Oh dear me.
Oh, shit. Fun.
Yeah. Well, it would be
I'd
great.
definitely watch that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be,
Making
that'd be
it
next week.
a pay-per-view.
Wookie Fever presents Backyard
Yes.
Fights.
Yes.
Oh, dear me.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh, just give you ideas. That's copyrighted, by the way, before you put
Yes.
that
There we go. All right. That's yeah.
up. Oh,
My
dear
God.
me.
Don't spread your misfortunes over my way now. Come on.
Oh, that's easy done. That's easy done. It's not a problem. And then you'll be experiencing some technical difficulties.
Yeah. That does look like the current president.
It
in the-
That's what I was
Resident
thinking.
president. Yeah. Current resident of the White House.
Oh,
There you go. Oh yeah, I like that. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
That's
there you
great.
go.
There we go. Yeah.
Let's hope go. Let's hope go. That's another
There we
idea
go.
falling over his head. There you go. I'll come off that now.
Nice, nice. Holy smokes!
Awesome.
Too much good stuff.
Oh, it is. It is.
Cam
Yeah,
in
I've
the
just seen
chat.
that.
Backyard fights and front lawn spats. There you go. Lawn spats. Yep. Yep. And we could put a little mood music in by playing Putting on the Ritz.
Yes, something like that. Yes.
Since it's now public domain in the United States.
Is it? Oh well, there you
January
go.
1. January 1. Irving Berlin's Putting on the Ritz song is now public domain, so anybody can.
Does
do
that
whatever they
include mechanical copyright though? That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause
know. All
Mechanical
I know
copyright
is that,
depends on who the performer was and when it was recorded.
Yeah.
I think if you, I don't. Well, yeah, you probably couldn't rip off Taco because that's recent. But I'm sure you can take the original. Well, you can take the original song, and just
Maybe the
redo
original recording.
Yeah, the original recording, but you can just take because you can take the sheet music and play it anywhere now, any kind of a band or whatever, and play the music in public, and you don't have to worry about anything. So I'm sure that would apply to someone taking liberties with the original score, like Taco did, and make your own thing out of it. I mean, holy shit, they did that for the Mel Brooks stage play of Young Frankenstein. You heard the song, didn't you? A problem? I sent that to you, that copy. The link.
Which copy?
So there's a link I sent you about the.
Yeah.
It was from the soundtrack of that.
Yeah. The musical.
Yeah, the musical. So they took. Now I don't know.
Fantastic.
Obviously, what they did as far as royalty copyright stuff back then, but to my knowledge, that it's public domain. But you have a point there about the electronic copyright. I don't know. I'd have to actually do further research. So, but if the United States Marine Corps band decided to play it in a concert or put out a video or make a copy or release a copy of the song, it's automatically covered because it's done by a federal government agency in the United States and it's automatically public domain. So you could take their version and tweak it if they did. I don't know if it'd be instrumental, but
Why not?
but
Yeah, sorry about that. Someone
That's
at the
okay.
door.
Yep. Oh, uh-oh.
It's all right. I'm sorted it now. It's not a problem.
They're not coming to see you.
I
Hey,
just
you
opened the
the
door. and went,
guy that posted that
Yeah.
YouTube sucks and
I've just some bloke just pulled up with a cow. Renting out my videos. yeah, okay. Right. No, it was one of the kids coming back
shit.
from their friends, so I had to let them in.
Oh,
So now I've got two of them. Brilliant.
Cotton
I mean,
in the chat.
I'll
It's
do-
got
I'll
a
do it
mail.
there.
Have a great day, guys. Papa Cotton, thank
Have
you
a
for
good
coming by. Really
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Uh,
yes.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
There is no bathroom.
There's no bathroom.
There is no bathroom. So
That's the joke. So,
I do quite like playing the kindergarten clip there when he goes.
Yeah.
Boys have penises and girls have vaginas. Yeah, get it, guys? Yeah, understand? Yeah, got that yet? Yeah,
classic movie.
Classic
Shut
movie.
up!
Shut up!
I know. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
How was your
I'm
day?
not dying.
They were horrible.
Yeah, but kids are vicious.
They are.
Little kids are absolutely vicious.
And then just add sugar, and it's like it's all over.
I need to go to the bathroom. There is no bathroom.
Did you ever watch that? Ever watch that movie Daddy Daycare with Eddie Murphy and it was a couple other?
That
was
I think so.
funny as hell. That was such a funny ass
The
movie.
thing is, things like that are funny because you can relate.
Yes,
Because especially if you've got kids, you can see like, oh yeah, my kid's done that, and oh yeah, they've done that, and all yeah.
Yep. You see that little kid running around with a Flash outfit on, the Flash costume. And the one guy, no, I forgot which one was it. He's the guy who's always playing a gangster. The big guy. But he goes, relax. I gave him all sugar. What? And no, jumping off the seat. He says, don't worry. It's gonna be fine. Like 20 minutes later, they're all crashed out sleeping. See what I told you.
Kids, man. Kids.
Handfuls of pixie sticks, which is nothing but sugar with food coloring on it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll answer John's JWC's reviews. I've actually watched some of The Last of Us, and I'll be honest, you know what? Not bad.
I heard that. I heard it was okay. I heard the first episode.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I have.
You can. There are ways where if you get the film and the video game together, some of the sequences are done on there, and they're almost exactly the same. So it is. I must admit, so far, it's pretty good. It's not too bad at all. We'll just ignore the girl, the lead girl who had to come out and admit that she was by, I don't know, some
whatever. Yeah.
She wasn't allowed. We weren't allowed
non-binary.
Just to try and make it. Yeah, she just come out with that, but the thing is, she kept her mouth shut. In reality, if you ignore that, you know what? It's shaping up to be pretty good. So leave it alone.
Yeah,
leave it alone. Basically,
she was in Game of Thrones.
But she never said shit then, though. She never said shit then. And it's only now. It's only now. It's important.
Exactly. Right.
But no, of course. Honestly, hand on heart, I would give The Last of Us a watch because it's looking good. It's looking good. Yes.
Cam in the chat says no time profit today. Yeah, I know. I don't know what he's probably sleeping or doing something with his wife. I don't know.
We don't need to know that. Thanks very much.
Don't know. He's just not here. I'll give him a reaction. You
know he's doing this with his wife because you've got what?
I don't know. I said maybe he's doing something. Don't know. Don't know. Holy smoke. Put words in my mouth. The hell?
Don't leave a door open because they're going to come straight through it.
I know. You in that football helmet of yours.
Yeah, me in that football helmet.
Steaming through like a mad rhino.
Yes, absolutely. But no, John, I recommend giving it a watch. I thought it was not bad at all. I quite enjoyed it. So the first one was good.
The first game was good. I played the first game.
Who's broadcasting that? Who has that? Is that Netflix? Or HBO?
Oh God, who has it on? Where did I watch it?
Was it not Paramount? No, not Paramount.
No.
Paramount
Where did I watch it? You know, I can't remember where I watched it. I can't remember which one.
Amazon, maybe.
Well, the thing is, see, because I don't watch anything on actual streamers. I use a third-party software thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, right, one of those.
Yeah.
One of those. So I actually don't know where it comes from. I just watch them. I haven't got a clue what channel they're on, unless I've actually specifically. There you go, Sky Atlantic. But no, it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I said, a lot of the things I watch, I have no idea what channels they're on. I just
Gotcha. Okay.
You
type in
just
the
get
search
them
thing.
somehow. Right.
You watched.
Yeah, I type in a word and they mysteriously appear on my monitor. Strange
Hey,
that.
Gobby, you
Yeah.
got an infestation of Daleks down there. You better.
Oh yeah, but this
call the
Dalek's got
exterminator.
it's got an important message though, hasn't it? To be fair, it's got a
Yeah.
very
Like
important message.
and subscribe,
No,
or you
yeah,
will be exterminated.
It actually says exterminate trolls and bullies.
Yeah.
I don't know why my Dalek
That'll do.
sounds kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he does.
Nice.
Yo, I'm a
nice.
dog now. Yo.
Oh, could you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger Daleks?
That would be funny.
Oh,
That would be funny.
oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Exterminate now.
Now, do it now.
Come on, doctor. I'm here. Kill me. Come on.
Come on, do it. There's a bomb in there. There's a bomb in there. Oh, oh God. Oh, we should write our own shows. They'd be so much better. They'd be
Holy
so
crap.
much better. They'd never
Oh,
get
I
put on
know.
air, but you know.
I know, right?
Oh, dear me. Oh.
All right. I think we're gonna stick a fork in
Yeah,
it
let's
now
go.
and
Yeah,
head out since it's almost
and do stuff and things. Yeah,
yes and things.
and
Yes.
things. Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
antique.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Andy Daleks.
Daleks? Andy Daleks. Wait. What's John say? I have no knowledge about the game at all, so I'm completely fresh to it. Don't mind, no preconceptions.
Well, I
Yeah,
played the
so
game.
I haven't played the game.
No, the game is good. The game, the
Yeah, the
Last of
first
Us,
one.
not
First
one, not
game.
the second.
Melvin,
the
have a
first
good day. See ya.
Yeah, laters,
Melvin,
everyone.
See
bye.
Yeah, the later.
I've not played the game either. I know that the first one was a mega hit.
Oh, it was awesome.
The
First
original
game,
was a mega hit.
It's
The
good.
story in it's amazing.
I was made aware of it because all of the YouTube channels were going, full bore, trashing the second one, and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah,
was about
I
it, and
saw that.
all the turmoil that came from that. So,
Yeah.
with YouTubers and whatever, having strikes and etc. So I don't,
Oh yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I've not played the game. I just know that the first game was a big hit with a lot
Yeah,
of
was brilliant.
a lot of
It is.
gamers. So.
It's a great
Yeah.
game. The story in it's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And
So,
so
it's one
far,
of the
as I said,
the first game was probably one of the better stories, I would say, on the
Yeah.
PS3, because that's when it was one of the better ones. Really,
Yeah.
really rich and engaging.
and as I said, the first episode, yeah, it mirrors the same sort of storyline.
Mhm.
So it's good. It is good. It's well worth it.
Mhm.
Let's just hope
And-
Let's just hope it carries on. Yes, there are.
Zombies.
there is-
Yep, there's
Yeah,
zombies.
It's if you know anything about the game, it's exactly like that. The zombies but also actually the worst is not the zombies; it's the nasty humans who are surviving that
Yeah.
make it the main issue.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a,
in
like
the
a
game, it
Mad
was
Max
quite the same.
type
Yeah, which is
scenario.
which is one of those underlying morals of the story that sometimes the monsters you see aren't the monsters that are the most dangerous.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah, it's quite good. But yeah, so far, fingers crossed. Let's just hope it carries on that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right then,
All right,
should we go home then?
gentlemen. Yeah, I will. I think we had a great time.
Yeah, been
and,
awesome.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you for everybody showing up. And Willie P, thanks for being in. I'm sorry you had to take off. Sorry I missed it when you took off. So thanks. For being
Yeah,
here,
no
Willie.
idea.
Appreciate it.
No idea.
Cam, thanks for coming in, brother. And Problem Being,
Good to
you
see
too,
you.
sir. And also,
Yeah,
Gobby Guy.
stop brown nosing.
Yeah, it's still going. Still
I have
going.
brown nose as far up as I can get. So,
Oh, there you go.
Charming.
Can't argue with that promise.
Bit
Yeah.
rapey. Bit
So-
rapey.
A little bit needy.
yeah. And well, hey, humans are monsters from Cam. Yep, they
They
can be. You definitely know that.
Nice.
Great stream, guys. Thank you, John,
Yes,
for
thanks, John.
coming in the
Thanks,
stream.
John.
We really appreciate your time. Everybody in the chat, have a great weekend. Cam,
Indeed.
John, Abby, someone, Melvin, and Papa Cotton, Tim's talk. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, being in the chat, and we will see you all next weekend. Have a great week next week, and we'll see you then.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Cheerio.
See ya.
Adios.
See ya.